of a bitch. And that's it, boys. $500 easy. Let's go!
Let's go! Yeah!
Holy smokes, boys. What is going on? You guys ready?
Ready.
I need to get some new ones. John Ambler sent me $30 to buy some new ones, and I haven't done it yet.
Oh, I went deep on that one. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh man, I went deep on that one. I feel that one. Back
I
up my
love it.
brain.
I'm addicted. I'm addicted. I can't get enough. Holy smokes, boys. What is going on, everybody? Shout out to the Bearded Society and the Hanger Gang. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Bro Science, episode 55. I'm your humble host, FearTheBeardo, the leader of the Bearded Society, the 9-time Pokemon League champion. You cannot take that away from me. It will not be disputed. Welcome in, everybody. I am joined by my co-host, Sir Xwing. What's up, Xwing?
Yo. Sorry, I'm like losing frames after that one. Buffering. Oh crap, welcome everybody. Welcome back to Bro Science. Glad to be here today. It's the best day of the week. Little break in the monotony. We get to come in here, have some fun, be retarded.
Yeah.
What it's all about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's it, huh?
That's kind of I'm fried, bro.
That's
that
it.
got me. I don't like I'll perk back up here in a second.
There you go. And we got Criticless Blaine. What's up, Blaine?
What's up? What's up? Glad to be back. I tried to tune into you guys last week. I was like watching and going down the road and all this stuff in an Uber.
Yes.
It was really weird. And then y'all kept cutting out and I was like losing bits and pieces. But, I'm just glad to be back. Ready to talk about Red Dawn. We're about to
Oh,
get
yes.
manly as fuck up in here. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm doing good. But it's been chaotic and crazy, but good.
Let's do it.
Yes, we did watch Red Dawn this week for our Criticless movie review portion for today's show. So
I'd never seen it.
I never seen it either.
Oh,
This was my first viewing.
Me neither.
Oh wow.
Let's go.
We're all
First
fresh.
for all of us.
There we
Let's
go.
go.
Perfect.
So that's great. So I'm interested to see what we all took away from it on our first viewing. So chat, if you guys are very familiar with the first Red Dawn, the Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze?
Yeah.
Patrick
Yes.
Swayze.
Charlie Sheen.
Yes.
Patrick
I almost
Swayze.
said Patrick Dempsey. Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
If you guys are familiar with it, go ahead and make sure to go over to Criticless, drop you a review for Red Dawn. Or if you guys watched it because you saw the notification over on Criticless, we will be talking about that in the second hour of the show. But to start things off, let's run through the early super chats here. We got Cheryl Gopin with a $10 super chat. Hello, Beardo, Xwing, Blaine, and chat. I will be out and about during some of the show, but I will be taking you along with me. Let's go!
Oh, where are we going?
I love to hear it.
Errands?
Where are we going? Are we going to Sprouts, Whole Foods? Where are we going?
Yeah.
In-N-Outs?
Chinese massage parlor.
Ooh. I heard the Korean ones are the where you want to go.
Is that
Oh,
what
yeah?
you heard?
That's what I heard. The Korean ones are the ones that give the tuggies,
Oh,
if you know what I'm saying.
I was just here for a massage.
Oh, just a good massage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Cheryl Gopin, with the $10. Margaret Riggle with a 20.
Shout out, Margaret.
You're enough. I'm enough. We're all enough. A chain reaction to bro science. By the way, it's not hard to see and touch the heart of a man. Just simply love him. I see your hearts. Love you, my bro science friends. Let's
Yep.
go.
Go.
Thank you, Margaret Riggle, for the 20. All right, I have a question for you. if it's not too personal, you guys are married men.
Uh-huh.
What is one thing that's not sexual that your wife does for you that makes you feel really fucking good?
Oh, back tickles, bro.
Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Yes, yes.
There's no
Yes!
sexual undertones in those back tickles, man.
Dude,
I don't
it is.
know.
I love like the light back tickles, like the light back tickles on the neck and the head.
Oh,
It's been
yeah.
a long time. It's been a while. It's been a while for old Fear the Beardo here, which
Yeah.
I've got some good ones. But man, those are the best.
That's like my reset button, bro. I'd be like sitting there watching TV, start getting a little back tickle. You're just like,
Yes, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
That's interesting.
better dogs.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm gonna have to ask for some back tickles just to like, refresh
bro.
me.
Something's wrong if I'm not getting my back tickles. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm like a
yeah.
dog.
Hell yeah.
I hear you.
yeah.
All right.
Blaine, what do you think?
Oh, yeah. For me, honestly, it's simple. Just every once in a while, just tell me I'm right. Just,
Okay.
just every once in a while, just tell me I'm right, and I'm like, there we go. That's
You
all.
either
I
have
need.
a very malleable relationship or you're the unhappiest man in the world. One of the two.
Right. No, I'm
That
kidding.
is one thing I'm never going to win in this household.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No.
No, never. Well, I mean, let's be fair. I mean, when that is said, it's to placate me. It's not because it's true.
Right.
So-
Right. Right.
Just one of those. Every once in a while, you're like, "Ooh, that got me going. I'm good for like the next 6 months.
Yeah.
Ready
Yeah.
to go."
Little reset.
Yep.
That's good. That's good. As
It's
long
the
as you don't feel
quality
bad
of the
after.
victory.
It's like,
not
man,
the
I didn't
quantity.
want to be right. I just wanted you to agree with me. You don't need to tell
Right.
me that I'm right. Just,
Right.
just agree
Just-
with what
just
I'm
agree.
saying.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You're the man. You're the man. I'll follow your lead. Let's go. That's all you need.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Margaret Riggle, for the $20. Vault 95 with a 199 says, no, Dan, it's Brover.
Brover.
It's Brover. Hey, we keep on keeping on.
We
man.
miss Dan.
We do miss Dan. We do miss Dan.
know.
Thank you for the 199. Tony! Shout out to Tony with the beard with the $5. I didn't try the smelling salts for like 6 months because I thought it was ammonia. Turns out it smells like a swimming pool.
It smells like really strong Windex to me, like ammonia.
Yeah.
It smells like some unscented pine saw, but like
it even-
times 10.
Yeah, warning, contains ammonia.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. It's
You know
kind of
what?
like a litter box that's just been like festering for a while.
Blaine, you don't
Whoa.
have cats, do you?
Oh hell no! I hate
Good.
cats.
Good.
Blow.
Fuck
Yeah,
cats,
not a-
dude.
not a
Fuck
cat guy.
cats. Apart from like the main million reasons or the other million reasons to hate cats or not to have cats, you guys know about toxoplasmosis, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That where the poop goes in your brain, turns you into a retard.
That's where the poop worms go into your brain and chemically alters your brain forever.
Yeah.
Forever. And you know
Yeah.
the craziest thing? Thank you, Tony, for the $5. The craziest thing about cats and toxoplasmosis is there's so many fucking cats in the world, and also so many people have toxoplasmosis that us as a human race, we just don't talk about it.
Right.
Because there's no doing anything about it. You can't do anything about it. And that's where the term crazy cat lady comes from.
Yeah.
Because that parasite in your brain makes you want more cats.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, they might be the aliens trying to take over the world. You know,
For
what I mean?
real.
They're like, we can introduce a parasite into their brains.
Yeah,
Just saying.
and it affects men and women differently too. It makes men more like adrenaline junkies and thrill seekers. Like a lot of people who just like randomly decide I'm gonna get a fucking rice burner motorcycle and I'm gonna go down the 95, going 120 miles per hour. Like a lot of those people, like a lot of those men who die in motorcycle accidents when they're going 200 miles per hour down the 91, they all have toxoplasmosis, man.
I heard they died of COVID.
Or that.
Yeah,
If
that's
it
what
was
I
from
heard.
2020 to 2021, yeah, they died of COVID.
Other than that, toxoplasmosis.
Other
100%
than that,
of them.
toxoplasmosis. And it makes women more promiscuous. They don't like to settle down.
Oh.
There you go. Cats are the root
Yeah.
of all evil in America.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Around the world, dude. Especially in
forget.
Brazil.
Pray to Jesus.
South America is like the #1 continent that suffers from toxoplasmosis.
We got to talk to Dan about this.
Yeah.
See what's going on.
True. It's true. Look it up, Chad. I know what I'm talking about. Trust the bro science. Don't get a
They're an
fucking
invasive
cat.
species.
Don't get a cat. They are. But the thing is, there's nothing you can do about it because people aren't going to get rid of their cats. And those cat ladies aren't going to get rid of their 10 cats. You know what I'm saying? Dubs with a 10, home just in time to hang with the boys. If she greets you with a hug and a beer, that's how you know you're winning. Fuck yes, dude.
There you go.
Fuck yes.
Right.
Hey, I'm going to the grocery store. Do you need anything? Nah, I'm good. And then she comes home with a case of beer.
Right.
Winner, chicken dinner.
If it's paired with a Hooters flash, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you just
game
get
over.
a little flashy flash, you're like, I'm good. I'm good. I've got it. I've got everything the world has to offer.
We're simple creatures.
That's right.
Very simple. Back tickles, tits, and beer.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure there's a country song about that.
Yeah, 100%. That's the whole Trinity.
There's probably about 50 country songs about that.
That's true.
For sure.
That's true.
Thank you, Dubs, for the $10. And I'm just a subscriber with the 5 bros. There's a YouTube short with some important bro science, but I can't type out the name. How can I send it to you? Email it to me, FearTheBeardo12@gmail.com. I'll take a look at it and proof watch it. Thank you for the $5. Nagrano with a 10. I was going to send $1,000, but you just talk shit about God's second greatest creation, cats. Nagrano, do you have the toxoplasm?
I think he might have the Moses.
You might have the toxoplasmosis, brother. I'm looking to upgrade my setup with a new mic. Blaine, what wireless earbuds are you using?
I am using the Samsung ones, the Galaxy Pro 2s or whatever.
That's what I have.
And they work great. I've had no issues with them. No lag or anything.
Yep. I used to have the Apple AirPods. I left them at the gym. Left my $150 AirPods at the gym. I didn't even bother to ask Lost and Found. Somebody had a good day. Somebody snagged those up. Yeah. So instead, I bought the alternative, which was the Samsung earphones or AirPod, I guess, equivalent. They're fine. They work just great.
Yep.
I buy these things in bulk off of Amazon. They're just like the regular aux whatevers. They're great.
The knockoff Apple ones.
After 6 months, when they're so impacted with earwax you can't hear anything anymore, you just switch them out for another one.
Dude, like a lot of people, like when we're doing the podcasting and the shows and stuff, they do the in-ear earbuds. Dude, just like, do you wear those for gaming too, Xwing? Really?
Oh no, I gotta do like what you got, Beardo, for gaming. I can't.
I have like the $300 Turtle Beaches, man.
I have them too. Right. That's my problem. It's like I've got them, I just don't use them.
Yeah,
that's wild.
And I've had these for years, like 5 years, and they've never gone. Actually, I have 2 pairs. I have 2 of them. Yeah, I bought them, and I'm like, you know what? Like a month later, I'm like, probably good to have a spare. I bought another pair.
I like to have these in because I can hear shit going on around the house if I need to like react to something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I like these. They have a setting that I can put on, and they allow for certain types of audio input or whatever. So I'll set it to like selective so I can hear what's going on. But
there's a noise canceling setting on those ones, on those Galaxies. Yeah.
I have that on my brain as well. I've got the selective hearing switch that allows like some frequencies in.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of like the selective vision as well. It's like sometimes things just don't exist, and then like you realize it was there all along. It happens to me constantly. It's just can't find anything.
One of the problems with this, with these like noise canceling, the ones that like you can barely hear yourself talk sometimes. And I know there's a setting on your PC where you can put the input that you speak into your mic back into your headphones so that you can hear yourself talk. I don't like doing that, but like, dude, there's sometimes when I'm playing a game, or especially on Tuesday night's main event, when everyone's just fucking screaming at each other, I can't even hear myself talk. I feel like Lou Ferrigno. I feel like a deaf person. Like, deaf people talk like this sometimes. Like, they could talk, but it sounds weird. Like, that's how I feel like I'm talking sometimes, because I can't even fucking hear myself. Because they're so noise canceling. Shout out to Lou Ferrigno, though, one of the best bodybuilders of all time. Golden era. Shout out.
I met him in real life.
You met Big Louie.
I met him.
The Hulk?
Yeah,
I met him,
the Incredible Hulk.
That was why.
Wow.
I was sitting there in Vegas in an Italian restaurant, and I was like looking over, and I was like, oh my God, that's Lou Ferrigno. And I was with a bunch of people that I worked with at the time, and everybody was like, who the hell are you talking about? And I was like, what is wrong with all of you? I was like, freaking Lou Ferrigno, like the Hulk, and still none of them knew. And so I waited till and I waited till he left because I was like, I don't want to draw attention. I don't want to cause a thing, right?
Right.
So I waited, and I like kind of snuck over, and I was like, hey, bro, I just wanted to like say, hey, you're the man, like whatever. And people spotted me going to him, and it signaled it, and he got like dogpiled. And I was like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, we walked out of there. But he was cool shit. He was really nice guy.
I'm sure. Very humble dude. Yeah, like if you don't know Lou Ferrigno from bodybuilding, you should 100% know who Lou Ferrigno is from The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Man, what a legend. Yeah. Big Lou. Man.
Yep.
Oh, that's a movie that we should do for Manly as Fuck, is Pumping Iron.
Ooh, that would be fun.
It's a documentary.
Right.
That's manly as fuck.
It is.
Yeah. So shout out Nagrinol. Sorry that you got the Toxo, but hopefully answered your questions about the earbuds. Thank you, Nagrinol. Nagrinol has been plugging away at the new Helldivers 2 update, which I want to get involved with. I really want to get involved with. Have you checked your PC? Is it working? Or are you still having problems with that?
It's just Helldivers, dude. It's just Helldivers. I delete it, reinstall it, verify game files, everything, and then you go to fire it up, and it's like, ooh, Helldivers something. I don't even remember what the error is. It just doesn't work.
Dude, that's the same thing happened to me the other day with Resident Evil Village. Yesterday, I was trying to do a Village speed run. Unlimited crashing, verifying game files, deleting my mods, deleting the mod manager, trying to play again, continue crashing. You know what I think it is? Or, honestly, I have no fucking clue what it is, but I'm dying to like go down like the process of elimination here, trying to figure it out. We were talking about Doom: The Dark Ages last night, and that malware that they have in
software.
Dude, I'm wondering if that's fucking with people, because even as heel versus babyface, he tweeted today or yesterday that he was trying to play Oblivion, the new Oblivion remake, and non-stop crashing.
They're saying apparently the further you get into Oblivion, the worse it's getting. Like the more people are playing it and the deeper into the game they're getting, it's starting to crash more and more and more.
But I know he has Doom: The Dark Ages on his PC. I know he has it because he's been streaming it.
Could you imagine if that just bricked like
if
3
Doom: The
million
Dark Ages
computers
is fucking with other people's computers and the ability to play other games?
That would be really bad.
I'm starting to generate that theory here.
That'd be wild.
So I might uninstall it and see if I can clear whatever I can, any trace of Doom: The Dark Ages, because I would rather play all the other games in my library than play Doom: The Dark Ages once.
Yeah.
Like, it's not worth it. It's a great game, but it's not worth it if I can't play anything else. It's just going to crash everything else. So that's a theory that I have, chat, is Doom: The Dark Ages is fucking with people's setups, unfortunately. Aaron Erkelman with a 4 months. Did you guys see that there's talk of a Darth Vader prequel? Leave it alone, dude. Leave it alone.
All right.
Because here's the thing. They're going to do a Darth Vader prequel. And there's going to be some stupid
There's already a Darth Vader prequel. It's called the fucking prequel trilogy.
Yeah, it's called the prequel trilogy. It's called episode 1 through 3. That's the Darth Vader prequel. No, if Disney does a Darth Vader prequel, whether it's a TV show or movie, guess what? Darth Vader's getting sidelined in his own movie, and there's going to be some gay black bitch who's going to be the main character in the Darth Vader show. That's what happened with Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah. True story.
That's what happened with Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they can't be trusted.
About that. Last night, I was literally having nightmares about the T-47 airspeeder that somehow they flew to the Fortress Inquisitorius, and there's like there's no defense of that whatsoever. And guess what? A T-47 airspeeder is an airspeeder because it's an atmospheric ship. You can't fucking fly it in space. It has ailerons. So how the fuck did they get it there?
Make it make sense. I know all about the ailerons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
It just doesn't make sense.
I'm so done with Star Wars. Dude.
I know.
Star Wars is dead. Star Wars is dead. Thank you, Aaron Erkelman, with the 4 months. Thundarius with an 8 months. Hail, bearded wonder, lore master, flex, and ex-gay. I'm late as fuck, but the vape shop is busy, and I'm prepping for an interview podcast tonight. Kick-Ass Boys, an interview podcast. Oh, so you're interviewing to join a podcast is what you're doing.
Oh.
Maybe I should start doing that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, Thundarius, for an 8-month recommitment, and our lovely Elfie right on time with a $50. Hello to the hottest scientists on my favorite day of the week. I'm excited to see what you'll give me today as a template for my drawing. Let's have fun. I love you and all great beardies in the chat. Let's fucking go. And thank you, Elfie, for the 50. Well, since Elfie's here, that is a perfect time for us to get to the fan art of the week. And here we go. Wednesday, Bro Science Holiday, a new episode with great topics, fantastic guests, lots of fun, and the hottest boys on YouTube. Lock it in. See you in the best chat. See you in the chat of the best. Cheers to the beardies. And look at this. Look at this. We got the Justice League here.
Look at
We
that.
got Elfie as an Amazonian.
I like it.
I'm not sure what's going. I think I did too many smelling salts.
Yeah, you got the.
I don't know what's going on. Too many salts.
I think I'm yelling about something.
Xwing looks great.
I'm
sounds about right.
scolding someone. Listen to me.
Xwing looks great. I think I've done the salts too much. I think Elfie's trying to tell me that
That's it.
Collapsed
I
navel
did the
cavities,
salts too
nasal
much.
cavities.
I don't know what's going on, man. I'm looking a little puffy and swollen.
The puppy.
Hopefully I don't look like that in real life. Andy Masterson's in the chat and says, Beardo, just a reminder. I know I gotta get Andy my headshots. So because he wants to make me an action figure.
He does cool stuff, man.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I still got mine right there.
Hell yeah.
Wait. Speaking of headshots, Beardo, I'm looking at this picture for the episode, buddy, and there was someone who asked for my headshots like 2 weeks ago. And what's going on there, Beardo? What's
going on there?
I did send those about 1 million years ago when you asked for them.
I'll have to send him to Punch.
Yeah.
I'll have to send him to Punch. Sorry about that.
One
So all you
fucking
guys,
job.
I'm telling you, all you guys, he's telling you to email him. Really, what he's saying is send your mail to fucking purgatory. It's going straight to hell, and
Because I'm never gonna read it.
Dude, it's so true. It's so true. I am so bad at checking my emails. I'm so bad. But I did.
I thought you hired your mom. What happened?
I did hire my mom.
Is she slacking? What's going on?
Wild, bro.
There might be a little bit of both going on. We might both be slacking, I guess. I don't know. Dude, checking emails is never fun.
It's not.
Like show me one person who likes checking emails and I'll show you a liar. No, Xwing,
we
stop
found
it.
one.
I love checking emails.
You said it the other night. I forget what we were doing. You said that you haven't checked your email in like a year.
Yeah. I like doing it when I do it. I just don't do it often.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do. Lady Aaron D, you are right. I need a hot assistant.
There you
You're
go.
damn right. You're damn right. Thank
I'm
you,
feeling
Lady
an
Aaron
HR violation already.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
you know.
if I'm the boss, if I'm doing the hiring and I hire the hot assistant, how am I going to get an HR incident if
I'm
I'm
pretty sure
doing
those
the
are
hiring?
She's gonna go right to your mom.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that bosses and HR are it's pretty common.
No. Have you ever seen Suits?
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
No. If
the Me Too's over,
If there's an HR dispute, I'm firing whoever is in charge of HR. That's how you get around it.
There you go.
That's how
Well,
you
yeah,
get around it.
the best solution to HR is no HR, which
Correct.
hence why we don't have
I'm
one at Criticless.
HR.
Yeah, I am. You're gonna have
Yeah.
to take it to the boss. Got to take it up the ladder, and it ends with me. So, sorry.
Right. Oh yeah.
How do you think that Hollywood guy got away with it for so long? What was his name?
Weinstein?
Weinstein. That's
Which
how we got
Weinstein?
hot actresses in Hollywood.
Did y'all see like he's having like this big interview? What's her face? Oh my God, that blows the news on everything. Just had a baby that we talk about all the time on here.
Tommy Lahren.
Black chick. Nope.
Joy Reid.
Nope. I'll think about it. Anyways,
Black
they
chick.
did an investigative
Black chick
report.
just had a baby.
Yes.
Hold on, let me guess.
Candace Owens. There we go.
Candace
in the
Owens.
chat.
Oh,
Yes.
Candace.
Love
Candace,
Candace Owens.
thank you. Candace just is putting out a thing about Weinstein, and she is basically saying that like it's all BS and like he was a scapegoat for a bunch of other people. It's wild.
Interesting.
She watches Bro Science, confirmed.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No. How do I say this with? How do I say this, boys? Without being too insensitive. Hollywood misses Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
The viewer, the audience misses Harvey Weinstein. Because when Harvey was in charge, there was a lot of hot, beautiful women in every single movie. And now we got Bella Ramsey in Last of Us.
I believe in Harvey.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
I believe in Harvey.
Yeah,
I believe in Harvey.
So
sure.
supposedly during all of his court hearings, one of the big things and where it came out that it seemed like all of the witnesses were not telling the truth is apparently in describing his Johnson, because apparently he got gangrene on his dong and it is all jacked up, and almost none of the women could describe what it looked like.
Wait, hold on. When you get gangrene?
Wait, how do you get gangrene on your dong?
I don't know how you get gangrene on your dong, but usually when a mammal gets gangrene, you gotta lob that shit off.
Yeah.
Maybe it happened to the maybe like a scrotal region or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Can you imagine if it came out the medical records like Harvey Weinstein didn't have a dick during this whole thing? Like,
right?
Undeniable evidence he did none of it. You know what I mean?
They're saying it's pretty crazy looking, and none of them could describe it.
Skywalker wee wee, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Apparently.
Wow.
So
Skywalker wee wee. What does that mean?
Just thinking about like Vader after Mustafar.
Right.
Oh no, he's castrated. Vader is fully castrated.
You think?
Done.
I think I missed that Legends book.
Darth Vader has no wiener.
I missed the Legends book on that one. Was that a
burnt off?
It was a Disney Plus special. It was like a
yeah. Maybe that's what the prequel is going to be about.
I actually think Harvey Weinstein's daughter Leslie Headland wrote that in a comic book.
Okay, I got you.
There we go.
Yeah. No, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Cole Hauser with a $5 Beardo. When he comes to Toronto, I will introduce you to one of my best friends, a Playboy playmate.
Oh,
there's your assistant.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Dude, you know who I used to be a big fan of back in the day? Playboy playmate, the best one. Forget her last name. Her first name's Bridget. She had a show. Bridget Beaches. Playboy playmate Bridget. What's her last name?
Marcotte? Maybe?
I don't know.
Holly Madison. She's overplayed.
I don't know.
No, not Bridget the Midget. What's her name?
Whenever I hear Bridget, I think of the Trolls movie and the little Spillery made Bridget. I have to watch that movie all the time.
Bridget. She was the hottest one. Bridget Marquette.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Bridget Marquette. Bridget Marquette. She was the best one.
Let's see.
She was the best one. You want me to pull it up for research?
Yeah.
You'll have to be careful on this search here.
Be very careful.
Yeah, of course.
She does have an Instagram, so those are safe.
All of the skimpy ones, all of the nudie ones are blurred out. Thank you.
Okay,
she's looking a little rough in her old age. What the fuck?
I'm super tired.
Maybe Bridget Marquette was not the best one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Holly Madison might have been the best one, and then there's Kendra Wilkinson.
That name sounds familiar.
Kendra Wilkinson. She was or still is, I don't know, married to NFL wide receiver Hank Baskett.
Yeah, I remember that chick. I remember the Kendra chick.
Kendra Wilkinson and Holly Madison. Bridget Marquette, she was cuter when she was younger. Compared to Holly Madison, let's just take a look. It was my memory. My memory wasn't being honest with me. So you got Holly Madison here, Bridget Marquette, and then Kendra Wilkinson.
He really had a type, didn't he? He really had a type.
He had.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
None of them really do it for me, if I'm being completely honest.
Oh, Holly for sure, dude. Come on. 100%.
Moving on.
100%. Yeah, I guess we can move it on. Chat. Last week, since we're still on the topic of boobs, last week we ran a poll in the chat. Haley Atwell or Alexandra
Daddario.
Alexandria?
No, it's
or
just Alexandra.
Alexandra Daddario. Haley Atwell won just by a few percentage points. Chat, we're going to run another boob poll, another mammary poll. Today we have Scarlett Johansson and her voluptuous boobies versus, let me go ahead and switch it. Since we're sticking with actresses, we don't want any unfairness or any bias here, so we're gonna do actresses against Isla Fisher.
Fisher. Man, I just remember
Isla Fisher.
I remember early on, I think it was it Wedding Crashers where she was like the crazy girl?
Yes.
I
she was obsessed with Vince Vaughn.
Super into her. I have no
What's
idea.
wild is that she's married to Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sacha Baron Cohen. I think they
Is
broke
she
up.
really?
I think they broke up.
Oh, did they?
I think they broke up. Yeah. So
There was something about like the crazy redhead. I was like super into her. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are we gonna poll it?
Oh, we're gonna pull it.
Let's pull
We're
it.
gonna pull it.
All right.
Better boobies. Better boobies.
Well, is this comprehensive or is it just
ScarJo.
Is it
Is
just
this
memory?
Yeah.
I think it's the whole package. Hotness
Whole
and
package. Yeah.
boobs. Hotness, boobs, right?
Yeah.
Or Isla. How do you spell her name?
I think it's just fish with
ISLA.
ER on the end of it.
Yeah, Fisher.
Yeah.
Fisher. Shit, I need to type it in. Fisher. Here we go. All right, so we're voting. We're voting on, and I'm leaking DMs. Great.
Always leaking DMs.
I'm always doing that, dude. I'm so bad at it. Scarlett Joe.
Oof.
One more look. ScarJo. Or Isla or Isla Fisher, or however you pronounce it. Yeah, she was married to Sacha Baron Cohen. I don't know if they're still together. But she's a cutie too, man.
Oh, I gotta pull up the stream so I can vote. I gotta put my vote in there, right? I mean,
Yeah. I guess I should.
boys, I'm throwing it in now. I'm going early. I'm saying Isla Fisher, and she's losing horrifically. What?
Yeah, ScarJo.
It is ScarJo. I mean,
It is
ScarJo's
ScarJo.
beautiful
That's
woman.
She's
very
got a
hard to
wonderful
compete
rack.
against.
Wonderful rack.
I think if it just looks, I gotta go with Isla Fisher. Full. Yeah. I'm a redhead guy. I'm sticking with it.
I'm ScarJo, man. I think I am. Yeah. That's hard to compete with. I think about it. Remember back in the day when The Island came out, and she was like
Prime.
pretty new on the scene. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just knockout bombshell, gorgeous.
Yeah.
And we're doing this based off of Prime, right?
Right.
Not today.
In the
It's just
Prime.
whatever Prime is. Okay,
yeah,
for
correct.
sure.
Correct. Yeah.
It's Isla. Isla Fisher.
Isla. Yeah, Isla.
Got
Isla
it.
Fisher. Yeah.
We need a full bracket. We do. Yeah, we're gonna make a booby bracket for sure. We're just testing the waters right now to see how things go.
That's a good name.
But yeah,
Booby
we
bracket.
do need a booby bracket.
Okay, hold on. What's it called? Tier list maker?
Right.
No,
Let's see if
I
they
feel like
have one.
We should do it like March Madness, like a booby bracket.
Like a knockout thing.
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
we were talking about doing the Mammary Madness, like March Mammary Madness, and having
Hold on.
a bracket list.
Hold on. What should I search? Knockout bracket or tournament
Yeah,
bracket?
probably
Tournament.
knockout bracket,
Yeah.
tournament bracket.
Knockout bracket maker?
Didn't Scott? What? Oh, I'll wait until we talk about that one.
Tournament bracket generator. Let's see if they have any. Let's see if they have any like ones that you can search up, like already ones that are made from other people. What if I
A rack
just
bracket?
Yeah, what if I just
Rack
search?
bra-
Okay, I just want to search. Can I search tournaments? No, this is for sports. I want one knockout bracket. I want one that is going to have
Generally speaking, we would
like a
take care of this
pre-made
before
one.
the stream. But shout out, how's everybody doing today?
Yeah.
How about some recommendations in the chat? Are there some recommendations of who you'd want to see?
Boob's knockout bracket maker. Brothers bracket boob challenge.
Oh,
But see, there's no pictures. We need pictures.
Yeah,
you can build one.
Free tournament bracket. Yeah, see, this isn't fun.
you gotta be
'Cause they
careful
had
about like
names.
a brother's boob bracket. That could be weird. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we should start it.
If I go
Just
back
express
to-
what you say in chat. Maybe we should start it in June, and it'll be like the Jugs of June to offset Pride Month. The Jugs of June, or like
hold on.
Jiggly Jugs of June, something. I don't know.
Well, great. You go on tier maker, and you search up boobs, and there's nothing.
Kate Upton, Salma Hayek versus Monica Bellucci. Oh, that's a power
Monica
bracket right
Bellucci.
there.
So
a good
boobs
one.
is blocked. What if I do breasts? Breasts,
Maybe cans.
cans. That might bypass the
The old system.
cans. No, we're getting like G Fuel cans and Monster Energy and stuff. What about hot? Hot
Yeah.
chicks or hot actresses?
Peak streaming here. Peak.
Oh yeah. This is we should have a
Hollywood
competition to see how
actresses.
fast Beardo can Google things.
You know what the crazy part is too? I feel like as he's typing some of this into Google, it's like auto-populating because somebody's already searched it. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Oh,
here
yeah.
we go. We have hot actresses. You guys want to do that real quick? Bust it out.
Sure.
All right, let's fucking do it, dude. This is going to be fun. Let's do it. Hold on real quick. Irish Skywalker with a 50! Just tuning in, Xwing 5 had a great albino lesbian game stream out of nowhere last night, and I had a blast. Thank you, Xwing 5. Xwing 5 owes us an on-air shot of whiskey. Team Beardo for the win for Elizabeth! Let's fucking go. Xwing, go get a shot of whiskey.
I'm not drinking
Why?
because I'm not for a little bit, for a while. At the, I think when it's time to come back, I'll go out and I'll get myself one of those little shots of whiskey, and we'll do it on stream.
Okay. Sorry, Irish Skywalker. Sorry.
Shout out, buddy.
Shout
Yeah,
out.
we were
Thank
having
you.
a riot last night. My golfer is 5 foot.
You
short
created
hair.
a new guy?
Yeah, this is my on stream one. Her name is Les Bian.
Lesbian.
Yeah,
All right.
She is from Ukraine, and she is a professional golfer. They are a professional golfer. Sorry, they are. Yeah.
Okay, so here we got the tier list. We got the tier list here. Might as well just do it. Let's run it. Okay, so obviously we got S, A, B, C, D. I think we need to add one. We need to add one for what? Don't know. Don't know.
Garbage cans.
Add row below. Fuck. No, delete. Delete. How do I do this? Clear row.
There you go.
Delete row. Oh,
Delete
there we
row.
go. Okay.
Yeah.
You just want to go left to right? Like we're reading?
Why not? The problem
All right.
is it doesn't say their names, right? You gotta.
No, yeah.
That's hard.
Starting off, Terry Hatcher.
Ooh.
Terry Hatcher. This is Dean Kane's Lois Lane.
Oh
right.
yeah.
I am
yeah.
a big fan of Terry Hatcher.
And we're going prime, right?
Great.
Prime
Hatcher.
Dude,
Prime Hatcher.
Terry Hatcher.
Prime Hatcher. I'm gonna. Okay, you guys go first, and I'll go last. So Xwing, Blaine, and then I'll go.
I'm gonna stay in A just because I don't know what's coming down the pipeline, but she's
Right.
like scratching at the surface of S. But I'm gonna put it on A, high A. Terry
Yeah, I
Hatcher's
think
gorgeous.
I think upper B, lower A for me. But she, yeah, she was never super my type, but
What
not
the
bad.
fuck is this? Nexoplanin. Did you know Nexoplanin is estrogen
That's
free?
true.
How do I close this?
It's Nexplanon.
Get it out.
Why do they need to advertise this to you, Beardo? What's going on with your estrogen
I don't
levels?
search this shit.
It's
Everyone's
like how
saying
eggs-
need
Shouldn't there
lard
be
images.
an X? Shouldn't there be
Yeah.
an X for me to close this out? Son of a
No,
bitch.
this site is terrible about that.
All right. So what are we thinking? Okay. So Xwing said A. Blaine said B.
They want large images.
I know.
Okay. So this is the best that I can do is 75%. I'm gonna put Terry Hatcher. I'm going A.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going A. So me and Xwing are both A for Terry
Yeah,
That's
Hatcher.
fine.
Xwing, your girl, Alexandra Daddario.
Straight to the top. That's
Oh, yeah.
an S, baby.
way
Beautiful
up there.
eyes, a balcony you could
S.
recite Shakespeare off of, and a body like a goddess.
Okay. I don't know this woman's
Amanda
name, but
Seyfried.
she's Amanda Seyfried. Okay.
Yeah.
Xwing, go first.
She's like a solid B for me. Her eyes are a little buggy for me. She's got pretty buggy eyes. Big buggy. Absolutely
I like
gorgeous. I would not stand a chance with her, but B.
I'll go A. I like her. I kind of like the different look, you know?
If you click on it, does it make it bigger?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No. Unless open in reading mode. I don't know what that's gonna do. I don't know. I don't think I can unless I like really blow it up. Because some of these, that's Anne Hathaway. Like, see, some of these are like hard to tell. Ebglisk. Okay, I'm going C. I'm going C for our
Okay.
friend Amanda here.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going C. So what? It was A,
That's a
B,
B.
C. So
Yeah.
that's a
A,
B.
B. Yeah, so she's staying in B.
Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie. Prime.
Look.
Prime.
Okay, all right. Look, I'm gonna catch some heat for this. Never been my type. Never been my type. Let me look up Prime Angelina. I do remember when she did Tomb Raider, and I was like, "Ooh,
Tomb Raider.
Oh my
Laura
God.
Croft. Yeah.
what should I type in Google? Prime Angelina Jolie. Prime Angelina.
I don't know if that's a.
I'm gonna get heat for this. I think I'm keeping her at B. I think I'm keeping her at B.
You know, I'm there with you. She could be like a C for me, honestly. She doesn't do it for me. Never has. I don't know what it is. Never, not my type.
Would you say Blaine C?
Yeah.
So we got a B and a C.
Yep.
I'm gonna go A, boys.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go A.
All right, so we're staying B again. Huh?
So
Yeah.
we got another B. We got another B. Angelina, I am so sorry.
These
that yours.
ads are
Okay.
wild.
They're
It is
so
insane. Well, and it's worse because they're blown up 200%. They're blown up 200%.
You need an ad blocker, bro.
Yeah. Big time.
I'm on Brave. Shouldn't Brave have a built-in ad block? Oh no, this is Chrome. This is Chrome. I wonder if I did it through Brave.
Yeah, these ads should be for
Should we
herpes because
should
they're
we restart?
literally
Do we
like
restart
herpes.
on Brave?
I'm fine with it.
This is bad.
If it gets rid of those, yeah, I'm down.
Restart?
Well, I mean, we already know where they're at, right?
Here, hold on. Here, let me see how Brave operates for the tier list maker. Let's see how that goes. And we will be getting to Red Dawn. Trust me. We just gotta. This is spur of the moment. I love it.
Yeah.
Hot actresses. Here we go. Boom. I don't see ads, boys, but I also don't know how to. What is it? Control plus. Control plus is Zoom, right?
I just
Yes.
hold. I think I hold Shift and then use my mouse wheel.
That's what I always do.
Okay, you can do that
Yeah.
too. You can do that too. Okay, here we go. Boom. I don't see ads. I don't see ads here. So what? Shift?
Dude, Laura Croft, Angelina Jolie was.
And roll the wheel.
That
Or
ain't
control.
working for
Is
me.
it control and roll?
It might be Control.
It's control.
It's control.
Yeah, it's Control.
It's control.
There we go. And we're gonna add.
There you go.
We're gonna add. Don't know. That's why am I all caps here? Don't No. I know how to spell. Add row below. What?
Can you just gear and delete?
This is D. This is...
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Don't. No. No ads, right? And we're going to change this color to gray. Done.
There
All
you
right, so we put Terry Hatcher is A.
Yeah.
The Dario was an S.
Yes.
Yep.
Our friend Amanda here was a B.
Yeah.
Angelina is in front of her. I'm making
Yeah.
an
Yeah,
executive decision to put Angelina in front.
No, I'm with you on that.
Anne Hathaway, Xwing, prime here.
Prime Anne Hathaway.
She's that skinny type you like.
Yeah, she really
Very
is.
slender, very slender, perky.
And we're not talking about personalities or anything here. This is
Yeah.
solely just like base level. I'm gonna put her in an A.
Ooh, I like it.
She's gorgeous.
I like it.
I'd say a B, but I'm fine with A.
I almost want to argue for S.
Oh,
I almost want to argue for S. Anne Hathaway, that's like, I know she's a Hollywood crazy loco,
Right.
but if you're just looking at her,
I'm still going A.
she's
She's naturally extremely beautiful.
like, that's my type.
Yeah.
Beardo's
That's my
like
type.
Princess Diaries, that curly hair, them glasses. Like,
No,
baby.
I'm thinking
A in front of
Get
Hatcher.
Smart. I'm thinking Get Smart with Steve Carell. Okay, you think Anne Hathaway over Terry Hatcher?
Yeah.
That's Terry Hatcher, right? That's Terry Hatcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Brie Larson. Brie
No.
Larson.
you gotta put the personality out. You gotta.
Can I just
Gotta put that
abstain? You know what's crazy? She is like she looks a lot like my ex.
Oh,
Brie
yeah,
Larson?
actually,
Yeah. She
I have
looks
an ex
a
that looks like
lot
her.
like my ex.
The one
She
with
looks
the
a
nipple,
whole
the one
lot
with the
like
nipple
one of mine, too.
piercings?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yes.
So I'm going to respectfully abstain and or don't know.
I should probably do the same.
No, don't know only qualifies for if you don't know who the actress is.
Why don't
If
you
we-
vote for us, Beardo? For both of us,
Brie
Yeah.
Larson,
out of
she's-
safety's sake.
Brie Larson's going in C.
Okay.
Because sometimes she looks good and sometimes she don't. Maybe
Like
D.
in that picture.
I'm saying D probably. Let's go D. This is the Victoria's Secret Cheryl Davidovic. The one with the
Oh.
eyebrows.
Cara Delevingne.
Cara
Delevingne.
Delevingne. Yeah.
She's got kind of that like Eastern European hotness to it. Maybe like a C, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what she was
C's
hot
fair.
in was Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets or whatever that was. She was hot in that
Yeah.
one.
That movie's so bad.
I'm not a fan. I never understood the appeal or obsession with her. She's a D for me, boys.
I mean, I wouldn't argue it. C, D. I'm kind of, neutral.
Throw it in D.
Yeah.
Throw Cara Delevingne in D.
Delevingne.
Who is this? Is this Dakota Fanning?
I think it is.
It's so weird rating Dakota Fanning because like
She's a
she was
child.
a kid.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
a kid. I
Yeah.
know it's not fair because she's an adult now, but she's a fucking kid. Like
Right.
she'll
Yeah.
always be the kid that died in Terabithia to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's like 31 now.
Is she really?
She's
Yeah.
older than me, and I'm calling her a
Right.
kid.
Whoa.
Dakota Fanning, Xwing. Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, people are saying Dakota in her prime isn't when
No
was that?
way,
Like 2
dude.
years ago?
No
was that?
way, bro.
Dakota Fanning. I don't even know what you type. Yeah, not for me. Not my shtick. D.
Yeah, same. I just literally can't look at her without seeing the kid version of her. It's impossible.
Yeah. All right, let's throw her in D. Amelia Clark. Amelia
That
Clark.
one is
It's-
so circumstantial.
It's another one where she's pretty, but I don't quite understand the obsession with Amelia Clark. I think it's because we saw her boobies in Game of Thrones, so we seen her naked. So I think that's part of the reason why.
I'm a sucker for brown hair, blue eyes. I'm gonna firmly plant at a high C, low B.
I think C's fair for me.
That's 2 C's. Beardo, what are you thinking?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Well, no, Xwing is torn between B or C.
Yeah, you can. So this, you basically, Beardo, are now
I'm deciding.
You're gonna decide.
Deciding.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like C is too harsh.
Yeah,
But
and B is too.
She's on
Right.
she's on the lower end of B. Actually,
Okay.
she's better than Blondie here. She is better than Blondie there.
Okay.
All right.
All right. That's fair.
Who is this? Emily
say-
Blunt. Emily Blunt. British.
Yeah.
She has like hardcore mom vibes to me. Always has.
Yeah.
She gives the back tickles.
Yeah.
S tier. No, I'm just kidding. I'll go B. I'm good with B.
Yeah. B's fair.
I'll agree with B. I will agree with B here for Emily Blunt, but she goes before Blondie.
Have you seen Blondie's bod? I feel like you might change your.
Well, I can see
haven't.
that she's got a very tiny waist.
Yeah, she's
Very tiny waist.
I'm actually.
She's pretty. Don't get me wrong.
She's around this area where I live a lot because her best friend lives around here, who I know, who's also a celebrity. So she's around here fairly often. We'll go into restaurants and stuff, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, she was just in here."
Where do we have her at? Do we have her at B?
Who? Amanda?
Seafried?
Oh yeah,
This chick? She's in B. Low B.
She's in B. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that's fair. She's cute. She's really
That's
cute.
fair. And chat, keep in mind, we can't be persuaded. You can super
Right.
chat to put in your input. You can super chat to put in your input, but it's got to be $5 or more. That's where I'm drawing
that's
the
what I
line.
recognize her from. In Time. She had red hair in that movie, though, didn't
Uh-huh.
she? Yeah. Yeah.
she's living that like farm life now. She like has like
Nice.
goats and stuff.
Emma
Awesome.
Stone. Emma Stone.
D. Never understood it.
Xwing.
I'll. s-
Never understood it. D.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Blaine?
No, I was gonna say after recently being forced to watch Poor Things, I will never see her the same again. Hard D. That movie disturbed me. And
right. All
Yeah,
those sex scenes and stuff.
Say less.
yeah,
Say less.
it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Say
gosh,
less.
man.
I never understood
Yeah.
the Emma Stone shit. She looks like she has toxoplasmosis.
I'm sure she's a very nice lady.
I'm sure, I guess. Okay. Emma Stone, D. Emma Watson. Crazy
Boys.
lunatic liberal, but this is
insane lunatic liberal. But I gotta tell you,
very hot.
I grew up absolutely in love with this woman. She's
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Dude.
She was my crush.
When I was a kid, Hermione in Goblet of Fire in that pink ball gown.
Gosh.
I wanted to take her to prom.
I grew up with her. Yeah. She's S tier for me.
Ooh,
Yeah,
S tier for Emma Watson.
Wow.
Oh, dude, book smart,
S
gorgeous
tier.
face. Oh man, I think part of it that's playing with me is that she was like the smart girl in Harry Potter, and it just like dude, smart girls are so sexy, bro.
Really?
Oh god, I love an
It was
intelligent
like
woman.
I like them dumb. I want them real dumb.
I want him dumb and deaf like Helen Keller. Listen, dude, if Helen Keller was an S, sign me up, dude.
Sorry, yeah, I don't know. I'm crazy, like
Okay,
hot
so
to me. I don't know.
X-Wing says S. Blaine, what do you got?
I think that's not fair though, because that's like a very personal thing.
Well, no,
Right,
and that's what this list is about.
Yeah. Hey. There's no rules here. It's all go with what you feel. I'd say a B for me personally. I think she's very cute, but it's more of a cute thing for me.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go right in between, and I'm going to say A. So,
Okay.
Emma Watson, A.
Okay.
We'll put
That's
her
fair.
ahead of Terry Hatcher, but she's no Anne Hathaway.
That's a very different type of hot. You know what I mean?
Right.
Those are two very
Yeah.
different types of attractive.
I almost, man. Should we have a tier above S that's mommy?
I don't even know what that means, bro.
Is that where Terry Hatcher actually goes? Is that like?
Oh, maybe in between, like you have S and then mommy and then A, and we put
They're just
Terry
giving off
Hatcher in mommy.
those mammy vibes.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. You just want to, you just want to, suck on those titties.
Oh my god.
You just want a good nibble. Trust the bro science.
Oh my god.
Trust it.
I turned 34 this year.
I turned 30. Holy fuck. Xwing, when's your birthday again?
Yeah.
July 20.
July. Hey, we're close.
make me
Wait,
feel
are you a
old.
Leo?
No, I'm Cancer.
No.
Ask anyone.
John Ambler says, I agree with Beardo. Thank you, John Ambler. Thank you. Okay, so no mommy tier. All right. Gal Gadot. X-Wing.
Okay, sorry. Another one. I'm like, her as Wonder Woman?
Yeah. Another one, just, don't talk. We don't need to hear her talk.
In
Just
the
look at her.
military, she's got just that really gorgeous, like, elfy kind of face. She's
Elfie?
yeah, like an elvish kind of complexion to her, you know what I mean? Like a high I'm gonna say S.
S
Yep.
for Gal Gadot.
Yep,
Let's
athletic, was in the military,
Blaine?
freaking gorgeous.
I'm with him. Let's go. She's gorgeous. Like
All right.
actually, like
All right.
There
we go. Okay, so
Yeah.
who's first, Gal Gadot or Alexandra Daddario? An S.
I think Daddario just got the package. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
She's,
Daddario edges out with the balcony for sure.
Yeah, she could feed a village.
Yeah.
Speaking of edging, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Here we go. Haley Steinfeld. She's grown on me.
Yeah.
Initially a few years ago, like Bumblebee, wasn't a huge fan, but
it's not for me. That one's not for me. I'd be willing to go see because I think she's cute, but
C for X-Wing for Haley Steinfeld.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Blaine, what are you thinking?
No, she's pretty great. I'm feeling it. She's like an A for me probably.
Yeah, I'm going A too.
Yeah.
I'm going. Well, X-Wing said we both did A. X-Wing
Right.
did C. Does that bring her to a high B, or does that put her in A? What
I
are we
think
thinking?
that puts her at a mid B, doesn't it? Two
Well, we
two
both did
A's
A.
and a C
Two
is
A's
going to
and
be
a
a high B.
C.
Yeah, high B.
She's better than Amelia
Yeah,
Clark
high B.
for sure. Do
Yeah.
we
Yes.
put Haley Steinfeld before Angelina Jolie?
Personally, yes. But
What?
yeah, I would. Like I said, Jolie's never done it for me. But
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Okay,
It's just,
high B,
you know.
very high B. Okay, Jennifer Lawrence.
Controversial. I almost feel like I want to say I don't know. B?
You put C?
Yeah,
C?
maybe low B.
Okay. Blaine?
Low B. Low B's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, something about her. I don't know. Never fully done it for me.
I'm going C.
Okay.
I'm going
Yeah.
C.
I don't think
C
either
fair?
of us will fight you on that.
Yeah.
We need to
C's
see
fair.
anyways.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
needed a C. Jessica Alba.
Straight to the top. That was
S
like
tier?
S tier
S
all
tier?
day, bro. Oh my
I
god.
agree with
dude.
you.
Her
Yeah,
in Good Luck Chuck is etched in my memory forever, bro.
Dude, the Invisible Woman.
That too.
Into
Yeah.
the Blue, brothers. Into the Blue. The whole movie's just a swimsuit ad. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba. Great
Oh,
mom.
Jessica,
I don't know who
great
this
mom.
is. Is this Jessica Biel? Like from her Seventh
really-
Heaven days?
Right. That's a little too young in that photo there. That was a weird
I think
choice.
that's Jessica Biel, right?
I think it is.
I
That's
have
what it
no
looks
idea.
Odd image to pick
Yeah.
for Jessica Biel.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jessica Prime Jessica Biel is an A for me. I think she's pretty.
Yeah, bad picture for Jessica Biel.
Yeah.
A though. Blaine, what do you think?
Yeah. I think that's fair. I won't argue with that. I'd say
Prime.
I agree.
some of the
agree.
other A's on there, maybe lower A, but yeah.
Keira Knightley. Keira
tough
Knightley.
one. I used to be obsessed with Keira Knightley, and it has fallen off a lot for me.
Same.
Peak though. Prime.
Right.
Peak prime.
Pirates.
All right.
Elizabeth Swann.
Maybe B.
Ooh.
Yeah. High B,
Interesting.
low A.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually might be in the same. She's not. I like the curvy types. You know, she's never been that. You know, it's not.
Yeah.
I was gonna go A, but if you guys are saying B, so she's a high B.
Yeah.
So where is better than Angelina? Or right
I
below?
Think so. I think so. I think above Angelina.
Yeah,
Above.
Yeah.
What about Haley Steinfeld?
I think below personally, but I think
right
Xwing
here.
would say above.
Right here.
Yeah, I think that works.
Okay. What's her name? Kirsten Stewart?
Yeah.
Twilight?
Oh,
D,
yeah. Hold on, let me take a look.
Blaine, you said D?
D. Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a whole lot of flattering pictures, does she?
No, and she's been looking like a toad lately. So.
Yeah, I'll go. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, let's go D. Let's put her in D. Sorry, Kirsten. I don't know her name. I've seen her in a few things. What's her name? Charlie?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Don't know. Put her in don't know.
Don't know.
Margot Robbie.
Oh, Margot. Key Largo. It's Margot. Ooh.
All the way up. All the way up.
All the way.
Where are we putting Margot in S? Better than Gal?
That becomes tougher.
She's number one.
Margot?
No,
She's
not
number
better
one.
than.
No, I don't think she's hotter than Alexandra.
No.
She's absolutely hotter than Alexandra Daddario.
But the full package.
Right. When
The
we're talking
full
full package, I expect more from you, Beardo, on that one. Daddario,
I'm thinking Daddario 1.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm thinking Daddario 1, Margot 2, Alba 3.
And then Gal?
Tough. That the 3 spot there is a tough one.
I would still put Gal above her, I think, personally.
But the package. The package.
Yeah, right.
Package. Megan Fox.
Prime. We talking about
Megan
Transformers?
Prime Megan Fox is S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
S tier? S
Yeah,
tier? All right, let's put her up there. Mila Kunis.
Hold on.
I gotta do some research
Let
here.
me get a refresher because it just depends.
Really? For Mila Kunis?
What'd you say?
For me, like
You guys
Prime,
both need a refresh.
I need a refresh.
I'm
I'd say, like,
surprised.
Yeah.
she's. I
Bad
don't know.
moms?
For me, she was just kind of. She's the package situations where she's like I said, I like curvy. She's not.
I think she's a strong B. I'm okay with that.
Strong B's. I'm game for that.
I was going A.
Eh.
Okay. All right.
She's got
Strong
that
B.
smoky Baltic look to her.
Strong B. Where is she at Strong B? Where's she at, boys?
Of Angelina. Is she hotter than?
I don't know if she's hotter than Angelina Jolie. Prime.
Prime Angelina
right here?
Jolie.
Yeah, that's
Like right here?
Yeah, that's tough.
Okay. Natalie Portman.
Oh baby, Padme, take
Padme,
me
yeah.
home and do terrible things to me. S tier.
Blaine.
That's at least high A. At least.
That's a tough one, right? Because she's like that was, that's Padme.
I'm thinking
There's-
A.
There's some built-in nostalgia there that you got to account for.
There might
Right.
be some personal bias, but I'm going S all day.
There's some teenage angst wrapped up in there.
I'm going A for Natalie Portman. Blaine, what do you think?
That's fair. I won't argue
A?
with that. A's fine.
High A.
High A.
Okay. Natalie Portman, Emma Watson.
I'm putting her in front of Emma.
Above
Yeah.
Emma.
Okay. But not better than Anne Hathaway. There's no way.
Just different. I think that one's just different.
They're in the same ball field. But different.
Yeah.
Okay. This chick, she's in Fast and Furious. Paul Walker's wife.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's her name?
That's Vin Diesel's sister, right? Vin Diesel's sister in Fast and Furious.
I know her name. Jordana Brewster.
Jordana Brewster.
I've only ever seen her in Fast and Furious.
Yeah, kind of same.
Oh yeah, I remember her. She was really cute in that movie.
She was.
But
Not like, she's all right.
Yeah,
I'd say like B.
yeah, hi B.
High B.
Hi B.
High B. Okay. Well, we got a lot of competition here in the B's.
There's a lot of B
I
happening.
know it.
I think
put her
she's here.
one in front of Mila. For that
In
Fast
front of
and
Mila?
Furious movie.
Really? I disagree. I think this is perfect. Blaine, what do you think?
I think you're right, Beardo. I'm there with you.
Okay. All right.
All right. I won't argue it.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. ScarJo.
ScarJo's an S, brother. For me.
I don't think I can argue with that. She's retained quite a bit of beauty over the years as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All the way up to S, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Prime over Fox, I think, because she's got the whole package.
Really? Okay.
I think,
Okay.
yeah.
Have you seen Megan Fox in that new Android movie where she plays a robot?
No,
about
my
that.
wife watched it. I didn't watch it.
She is smoking hot. Smoking hot. I think she got the boob upgrade recently. Megan Fox did.
ScarJo's pretty. She's just maybe it's just not my type or something. I don't know.
No, ScarJo's great.
I won't argue it though.
Let's see. Selena Gomez, prime.
Prime.
So, Lupus, Selena Gomez with the big titties.
Lupus.
Dude, she has lupus, bro.
Really?
She has lupus, and lupus gave her some big old boobies.
Did she do like a bunch of plastic surgery or something?
No, she has lupus, bro.
Yeah, but she
sick.
looks like a completely different person. Not for me, I guess.
So her voice drives me insane. I really struggle with it. In Only Murders in the Building, her talking just like it drives me up the wall. It's where I struggle. But like you said, Prime, at least I could. She's pretty hot.
I'm gonna go see maybe high D.
Whoa.
Yeah,
B's fine.
So Xwing said C or D.
yeah. What do you think?
Blaine says B.
I'd say like lower B.
I'm thinking B as well.
Yeah.
Low B.
Low B. All right. I can. Well, she's better than Blondie here. She's better than Blondie. Come on, dude. Brunette, Spanish. She'll cook you up a mean quesadilla. Maybe. I don't know if she's wifey like that.
I don't know. It's not my speed, I guess. I don't know.
All right. I think this is Vanessa Hudgens. I think
Hudgens.
Doesn't
I don't
look
know
like
who
her.
that is.
I think that's Vanessa Hudgens.
Vanessa Hudgens.
Chat, correct me. I think that's her.
I think you.
It could be. It kind of looks like her.
It could be. It's the angle's hard to tell.
I think that's
We
her.
don't know it. I don't know.
I think that's Vanessa Hudgens. Let's
I think
pretend
you're
that's Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah, we can pretend.
That is not Jenna Ortega. No.
No,
100% that's not Jenna. That's not Jenna Ortega. And there is quite a few honorable mentions that are not on this list, like Haley
Yeah,
Atwell,
100%. Yeah.
Eva Longoria.
I saw some Gina Carano's in the chat.
Yeah.
Gina.
Yeah. Vanessa
The homie.
Hudgens.
Prime, bro. It up there.
I would probably go like low B.
Blaine.
I'd say like high B, low A for.
I'm going
Prime.
A.
Yeah,
I'm
think
going
A.
A.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
A for Vanessa
Yeah.
Hudgens.
I'm in with you.
Okay.
I
She's hot.
can take it.
Who's that?
Victoria Justice.
Who is that?
Victoria Justice.
Whoa. Nickelodeon? Victoria Justice?
Nope, no idea.
I do
Victoria
not.
Justice.
I don't know who this person is.
Me neither. Never seen her in my life.
Victoria Justice. I am a big fan of Victoria Justice.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, she's pretty. She looks pretty. I would give her like an A, high B, low A.
I can get behind that just because. Yeah, I don't.
I agree. She's an A. Victoria Justice belongs in the A tier.
Was this like a Disney kid or something?
Nickelodeon. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Same,
Nickelodeon.
Same shit. Same
I
shit.
gotcha.
Zendaya. Zendaya.
It's tough because she's got a lot of like people who don't like her right now.
Mm.
As an actress, kind of overblown, but I'd put her at a high C, low B.
Ooh, that's high.
D.
Yeah.
D?
All day. D all day.
I'm
No
going
way.
D as well.
Yeah.
Zendaya.
I'm going D as well.
She's
Does
got a nice
nothing.
structure on her face.
She wears a lot of makeup.
She does wear a lot of
She wears a
makeup.
lot of makeup to make up for her where she's
Way
lacking.
too skinny.
It's
Way
so
too skinny.
I don't mind skinny, but it's
Yeah.
weird. Like in some pictures, she's super cute. In other pictures, she looks god awful.
I'm going D, boys. Do we disagree with D?
She's got to at least be C. She's
Oh,
got good
oh,
bone
okay.
structure.
Jennifer Lawrence is the only one in C.
I think that's fair.
Zendaya. That's tough, man. Because if Zendaya's a C, then Brie Larson's a C.
Right.
Grabthar
Right,
says
for real.
Photoshop A, otherwise D.
That's where I'm at. I'm thinking if
Yeah.
Zendaya is a C, then we got to move. We got to
gotta
move
bring
Brie
Brie up.
Larson up to C.
Yeah. And put her
Yeah.
over her, honestly.
Yeah, I think I can agree. Yeah,
So
that's fair.
So okay, is it easier for us to move Brie Larson up to C or put Zendaya down to a D?
I think
Which
it's
one makes
easier to
more
move
sense?
Brie Larson
Brie
up
up.
when
Bring
Brie's
Brie up.
called
Brie
up.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Better.
I think that's fair.
Who's ahead? Zendaya or Brie Larson?
Let me look a picture. Let me
Brie
look at
for me.
Brie Larson dolled up. Brie
Okay.
Larson, like
The Jimmy
red
Kimmel.
carpet or something. Yes, it's you see, she can be
Yeah.
really pretty.
She can be.
absolutely.
She can be. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Did we put Brie Larson ahead of Jennifer Lawrence? I think we do.
I think we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
I-
looking
I
now.
think-
I was not familiar with her game.
yeah,
And-
when you,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. When you get to looking, it's like
Yeah, I was not familiar
a
with
lot.
the game. Damn the feet.
a lot happening.
Yeah. As long as she keeps her socks on, Brie Larson can be pretty hot sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Okay. As the meeting of men's continue, I
Okay.
agree with the upgrade. I agree.
Move
Yeah.
Brie Larson up to C. Okay. Zoe Kravitz.
Doesn't really do it for me.
Zoe Kravitz.
D, brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Zoe Kravitz is hot.
So what do you put it at?
I think Zoe Kravitz is a B.
Did you guys ever see that video of her dad when he was performing in those leather spandex pants and he squatted and his dick exploded out of his pants? Swear to God. Straight up, just like, boom.
No.
Oh,
No, I
yeah.
have not
In
seen it.
Never
concert,
seen it.
on stage, just blasted out of there.
I'm looking at pictures of Zoe and not doing it for me. Anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with D.
D. Blaine.
D.
D.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, and I said B, so that puts her at a C.
Let's her to C. Yeah.
That puts her at a
All
C.
right. All right.
What's her name? Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana. Sorry.
Zoe Saldana. I think she's hot. Is she? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We're not doing crazy rankings, right?
I don't know if she's crazy. She's green bitch. She's green bitch from Guardians.
Yeah. She was also Avatar. She was the chicken Avatar. I put her at a B. I think she's pretty.
Blaine.
Not my type. C at best, personally.
Yeah.
She's hotter when she's green.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's hotter when she's green, to be honest. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go C.
C.
I think I'm going C. Where were you at, Xwing? B?
I was at B. I think she's above Kravitz and above
Above Kravitz.
Zendaya.
And Zendaya.
Yeah.
And better than Jennifer Lawrence. And better than Brie Larson.
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm feeling
I
a
think
little bit of
I'm
racial
comfortable.
tension here.
I think I'm comfortable there. I think I'm
We're good right here?
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything that we don't like, we want to move around.
This is a well-balanced list. I feel like we did well here.
There was some thought that went into this. You know what I mean? It was thoughtful.
Yeah.
I'm surprised to see Angelina wind up where she did, but I'm not mad at the ranking. The only one that bugs me is Haley Steinfeld, where she's at.
Okay.
Like in front of some of these other ones. You know what I mean? Like,
who in the B category is hotter than Haley Steinfeld?
Right.
Who? Maybe. But you guys aren't big on Mila Kunis. I'm a big Mila Kunis guy.
I feel like I'm outranked here because you guys feel so strongly about it. I feel like Steinfeld should be at like the bottom of B, like almost at the Z.
Ooh. Whoa. I think she's
I'm gonna disagree
very
with that
pretty.
one.
Yeah, I disagree.
Yeah. She
I believe it.
She grew on me. She grew on me for sure.
Agreed. Same here.
Yeah.
Let me look her up again. You know why I think it is because I just remember her in True Grit.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she's grown up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't see it. Is she dating Josh Allen?
They're engaged or married.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I guess I get it. I don't know. All right, leave it.
All right. Anne Hathaway. And I almost want to put Anne Hathaway up an S.
She's clawing at the surface.
She's
You know what I mean?
very close. She's very close.
Anne Hathaway.
No, she's a very strong A plus.
Yeah, I think I like her leading the pack on A.
Yeah. We got S, Daddario, Margot Robbie, Jessica Alba, what's her name? Gal Gadot, ScarJo, and Megan Fox here. I think this is
strong S tier category.
That is a strong S.
Yeah, I think this is definitive, boys.
Yeah, I think
it is.
Yeah, cut it, print it, get it out.
Right.
I like it.
Yep. Solid list.
Decided.
Solid list. I'm about it.
You know what? Hold on. I propose one amendment.
Okay.
In B. I think Amanda Seyfried is hotter than where she's at.
Agreed.
Her?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I motion to
Beardo
move.
doesn't like her.
Yeah.
I can concur with that.
If I can give up a spot for Steinfeld, I think the two of us can make a motion to move Seyfried higher than
But where?
Kunis?
higher than yeah, I was gonna say either higher than Kunis or higher than that other chick
Right
from
here?
Fast and Furious.
Uh-huh.
Like right
At least
here?
higher than the Fast and Furious chick, minimum.
Yeah.
Like right here. Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm good there.
What about Emily Blunt? She's low on B.
Still is it mom vibes, you know what I mean?
Mom vibes.
I think I'm comfortable with that there. She's definitely prettier than whatever that other Disney chick is.
Selena Gomez?
Yeah.
Selena Gomez is hot, bro. Hold on. We do have a veto here. Vice with a 20 says put Anne Hathaway in S and move Watson down to C.
I cannot move Watson down to C.
Okay.
I would be willing to push Anne into S.
We can put Anne. Okay, well,
That's
listen.
fair.
We can't be bought. We can't be bought. So we'll put Anne Hathaway into S. What about if we put Emma Watson into high B or low A?
I understand it. I get
We
it.
can be bought, but fuck,
Yeah,
fuck.
I'm sorry, dude. Watson is just I got a big I love the
Hermione,
girl.
bro.
I know. It's freaking Hermione, bro.
Mm-hmm. Marc Andre Roy says, I second that. Man.
I'm personally, she should stay in A for me.
Swag Huddy says Watson is a C. She's an A. Vice says for a 20, move her to C. What if we... Oh, man. I want the chat involved. I do want the chat involved. $20. Just $20.
Pull it.
That's right.
Pull it. Emma Watson, put A, B,
Okay.
C.
End poll, ScarJo beat
There you go.
Isla Fisher by a lot.
Yeah.
By a lot. Another poll, Q&A or poll?
Poll,
Yeah,
poll.
a poll.
And put Watson and then ABC. Or
Emma
ABC.
Watson.
Adam says you ignored the chat this entire time. I've been watching.
No,
I've
super
been
chats.
watching.
We can only be first weighted by supers. A, B, C. Start poll.
It's freaking Emma Watson. Now it's like
Start poll. Emma Watson, A, B, or C. Starting the poll. Pink shirt is Nina Dobrev. That is not her. Pink shirt is Fast and Furious chick. They do look alike. They do have
just winning out.
Yeah. Well, let this run a little bit. Thank you, Vice, for the $20. We did respect your Anne Hathaway up to S. I respect that. Yeah. I'm fully behind that. The Emma Watson one moving her down all the way to C. I can understand a high B, but all the way no.
Did we miss a super by Epsilon?
There are a couple. I'm seeing some names in there.
Epsilon says, I was late. No Kate Beckinsale, Jennifer Connelly, or Kristen Kruick. Also, Margot Robbie's B tier.
I get a tough time with that one, partner. They literally picked her for Barbie. Like,
right. Yeah. And we saw her boobies in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yes, we did.
We did.
Twice, I think. So, no, Margot Robbie's got to stay in S. She's gotta.
C is...
That is not Nina. I guarantee you that is not Nina.
Hold on.
That is Fast and Furious chick.
Absolutely Fast and Furious chick.
1,000%.
Yeah,
that's not Nina.
Dobrik.
No.
All
right. Thank you, Epsilon. John Ambler with a 5 says this list needs more thick in it. Yeah,
these were all very speed builds for sure.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
And I also I didn't create it. I did not create it. This is just a pre-made one. Yeah. Beach Dad with a 2 month says if Zoe is green, she's an S. If not B. Well,
there you go.
Where did we put her?
Well,
we put her in C. High
C.
We put her high C. Christina Hendricks has big ones. She's not on the list.
Yeah, we'd actually spoken about Christina Hendricks.
We did.
Yeah.
Those things are dangerous.
Here we go. Anima Chains with a $5. Jennifer Lawrence and Mila Kunis in their prime are S tier. Not Jennifer Lawrence. No.
No.
Putting Brie over Jennifer is just plain homosexual.
Is it though?
Jennifer Lawrence, she's just. Andy Plays Games says, Beardo, do the research and investigate Dobrev Gate. I don't know what that means. Dobrev Gate.
I'm guessing the Dobrev streamer guy.
No. Dobrev is her last name. David Dobrik is the streamer.
Oh, Dobrik, that's it.
Dobrik, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. No, this isn't Nina Dobrev. This is 100% the Fast and Furious lady. Thank you, Anima Chains. Monica Bellucci and Selma Hayek got us tier. Yeah, we would put them in S tier for sure. Thank you, Eric Cave. They were on the list. Carl Anderson with the 5. Selena Gomez goes to S. Massive crushing her when I was a kid. I loved her in Wizards of Waverly Place. Core memory. Selena Gomez in S.
That's
for a 5.
That's a big request.
That's a big ask, buddy.
Maybe we move her up like 3 or 4 spots. Maybe.
Yeah. How much weight does a $5 carry?
She is not hotter than any of those women.
No,
I think so. She's hotter than Amelia Clark.
At her prime, I think.
And she's hotter than Blondie too.
Okay, now we're borderline.
We're pushing it. We're getting close
so
here.
we can put Blondie first.
All right.
But Selena Gomez is hotter than these 3. Right?
Kind of ugly, bro.
Selena Gomez, no way.
Let me look at
you guys are tripping.
Now, no. Before, yes. She had it going on before.
Most iconic rack, Pam Anderson.
That's up there.
Wow,
Pam Anderson, or I'm a big fan of Carmen Electra.
Yeah. This is the
when we were kids, man,
back in the day.
Yeah.
Dude, Carmen Electra in Good Burger.
Yeah.
Good Burger.
Very hot.
Yeah.
No Eva Longoria. Trust me, if Eva Longoria were on this list, she's number 1 in S tier, and I won't hear anything about it.
Eva Longoria is gorgeous.
I will not hear a single argument. Eva Longoria is number 1 in S tier. Carmen Electra.
All right, is that it?
Hold on. Here, Xwing. I gotta take a piss. Read through some of these later super chats talking about it, and or you can go from the top, whichever. with Nagernal with the 5. I'll be right back.
Here we go. Nagerdal with a 5. Owen, shout out again for including me in the GCA and the legendary intro. Fucking awesome. Shout out, Nagerdal. Thank you for modding over here. You're always supporting, buddy. Vault 95 for 199 says, can you retell the story of Joe Weider? Been a year. Probably should have listened to that one when he was here. Oh, hi. Snow Frogs gifts 5 Fear the Beardo memberships. The legs grow thinner. Darth Gavel for 5 says Doom Eternal had a day 1 controversy because of installing spyware directly to your CPU. Now this, I don't know, dude. This is Doom. So it was failing on PC already. Like the player base was not what we were thinking it was gonna be, and then now there's all this stuff coming up that it's like bricking people's computers and installing whatever they call it, kernel level software.
Jeez,
I don't know. It's not a great look. Not a great look. That's right rough. Now. Not a great look. Wolfblade, member for 1 month, says, what up, everyone? You should do a Bro Science review of the Rambo movies or the Lethal Weapon movies or the Mad Max movies. Those are some of the best. Wasn't Rambo our very first?
It was.
Manly as Fudge movies?
Yeah.
So go back and watch that. And if you're not already, join the Manly AF movie group over on Criticless.
Do that.
Make an account. Thundarius for 5 says, to clarify, we started a podcast interviewing musicians, creators, and other entertainers. We have a creator with 154,000 subs coming on tonight. Shout out. Heck Sick. Yeah, dude. Best of luck to you, brother, and all the success in your podcasting. John Ambler for 20 says, shout out to Beardo, Xwing, and Blaine, and to the greatest chat. I have pondered long and hard on something profound to say. After deep reflection and many hours of deliberation, I share with you my profound wisdom. Boobs. I love it.
You can't beat that. It's wide as
John Ambler. He's a philosopher and gentleman. Elfie, member for 12 months. Happy 1 year to Elfie. Our Elfie. I can't help it if you sometimes make stupid faces. It was pretty late. Maybe you were tired, Beardo. You can make it easy at times. That's for sure. Shout out, Elfie. Beardo's mom for 10 says, I'm not slacking. I can only do so much. Hi, Mom.
Hey,
Hi.
Mom. Hey,
no, we would never assume that. It's clearly Beardo's fault.
Hold on. Vault 95 says, can you tell the story about Joe Weider?
Yeah.
What story about Joe Weider?
I don't know.
Do you guys know who Joe Weider is?
No idea.
He's the father of bodybuilding.
Okay.
Joe Weider. He's the one that discovered Arnold.
Okay.
Yeah. So Joe Weider's great. I don't know what story you want to retell about Joe Weider, and I don't think that's how you spelled it with a T. Story of Joe Weider.
Yeah.
It's with a D.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So where did we get to? Shout out John Ambler with the $20. Thank you, John Ambler.
Yeah, we got that one too.
Yep. Aaron Goldstein with the 3 months says, for Candace. Hashtag should have played Daisy Lum first. Should have played Daisy Lum first. I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
I don't know what that means. But thank you, Aaron Goldstein, for the 3 months. Now, if Candace Owens were on this list, where do we put Candace Owens? She's a beautiful black lady.
Yeah.
I'd probably put her in B.
I would too.
Probably put Candace in B. She fits. She fits in B, I think.
Yeah.
Llama Pajamas with a 5. Bro, blondes get +2 as a rule. I'm not into blondes, man. I'm more of a brunette guy.
I like them both, you know. I like it all.
Yeah, I do like them both. I do like them.
You know. No need to be picky about it, you know.
Yeah, no. To be honest, I barely pay attention to the hair color. To be honest, that's not the first place where my eyes or mind are going.
Right.
Thank you, Llama
It's their
Pajamas.
brain, right? You're just looking for the brain.
For personality.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
I got you.
Trickies with a 10 gifted the Beardo memberships. Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you. Vice with a 10 says, didn't Scar Joe get herpes from Derek Jeter? What?
So, this one sent me down a rabbit hole when I saw this pop up earlier, and apparently that is the case. I actually found a website that features all of the celebrities who have been noted to have herpes. There are a surprising amount, and From according
like
to
a
the
list?
interwebs. Yeah, I found a list somewhere. It was
You
a
have it?
long time ago. No, it was that was a long time ago when I saw this pop up and I was like, "Oh my god, is this real?" And it seems to be. So, I'll just put it that way. I think this did happen.
We have to
There were
find this
articles
list. We have
Yeah,
to find this
I'll-
list and do it live.
Yeah, I'll go
I
look.
might do it.
Yeah, I'll go look.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's see if we have any new super chats trying to persuade us. Golden Nuggets with a 2 says rating hot woman is really gay. What? Wait. What?
What?
All right. I think that's it. I think that's it. Anne Hathaway moved up to S. I respect it.
The poll. Where are we at on the poll?
Oh, the poll. Yeah,
Oh,
the
the
poll.
poll.
Emma Watson down to C. That's
Oh.
what the chat's saying.
Wow.
Sorry. That
To
is
C.
crazy.
Dude, putting Watson below like any of that in B is kind of wild. I could understand like Angelina Jolie.
Eric
but-
K with the 5 says, "What are we doing? Gal Gadot and Alba, top of the S tiered list." I do agree over Daddario. I do. I think we're letting her massive tits get in the way of how hot she is.
I mean,
Her face. If we're just going face, she's slightly above.
but we're
average.
not. We're doing the full package.
It is the full
thing.
package.
And those eyes
but
with that dark hair, man.
the
that's,
eyes freak me out.
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
No, her eyes freak me out, dude. That like very piercing, like
Oh yeah.
blue, like the bright blue, where it's almost white. It freaks me out.
I
eyes
would
freak me out.
be
I'm not into it.
willing to amend it to a lower position in S, but she's not leaving S.
No.
absolutely not.
Daddario's no. I'm not saying Daddario leaves S, but I
Yeah.
think we can. Eric K saying Alba and Gal Gadot before Daddario,
Daddario.
and I even think, I think that.
What?
I think that.
No, this is getting wild.
And
No.
I think that.
No way.
No,
I would
no.
put Prime Fox in front of
ScarJo.
ScarJo,
Okay.
Okay.
and I would put Daddario in between Scar. If we're making an amendment, in between ScarJo and Megan Fox.
Okay.
But I might drop Hathaway below Prime Fox.
Aaron Erkelman says Eva Mendes is S tier. I'd put Eva Mendes in A or B. Eva Mendes in A or B.
High
Now,
A.
now Eva Longoria,
Right.
she's an S for sure. And this list was out of 32. There's a hot actress list that had 130.
Oh my
Okay.
God, bro. We
Yeah.
would never get out of here.
We would
Oh
be here
no.
forever.
Yep.
Forever.
Man, yeah, this is. We start messing around with A, you'd be there all day, dude.
Oh,
all
yeah.
day.
Cole Hauser with a 2 says, "Where was Lucy Liu or Kelly Hu?" Okay, so we now know that Cole Hauser is into the Asians.
Clearly.
Cole Hauser
Absolutely.
loves Asian women. Lucy
Yep.
Liu, is she Charlie's Angels?
I think
was
so.
Lucy Liu's Charlie's Angels?
That sounds right.
Which one was Charlie's Angels and which one is Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah, Lucy Liu is Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's
Yeah,
Angels.
Lucy Liu's starting. Yeah. And then
She's A tier.
Lucy
Lucy
Liu's
Liu's A.
gorgeous. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lucy Liu is gorgeous.
Yeah. I don't know who Kelly Hu is.
I don't either. Let me look who
either.
Kelly Who. Kelly Who?
Kelly Hu? What? Huh? Where? What?
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, Kelly Who.
What's she from?
She was in. Do you
Is
remember
she
the
Grey's
Scorpion?
Anatomy?
You remember the Scorpion King? There was the.
No.
She was like the
She's pretty
mystic
old
lady in
now.
the Scorpion King. Here, hold on. Let me. I'll just share this.
Yeah. Go ahead and pull it up.
You remember her from the Scorpion King?
Okay. I respect it.
Yeah,
I
she's cute.
respect it. The one right below the oval. One right below the oval.
Yeah, she's cute. She is cute.
Yeah. I'd put her B.
I think I'd go A. She's hot.
Yeah. No Jennifer I know. I didn't make the list.
Yeah, we
I
didn't make
did
it.
not make.
Yeah,
I did
we're
not
just
make the
reacting
list.
to
This
it.
was just
And this is all
a pre-made
super
one.
on the fly.
Yeah.
Pre-made one for sure. Okay, so Eric K has Gal Gadot and Jessica. Okay, so who's first? Jessica Alba or Gal Gadot? I think I put Alba first.
Godot
It's a tough one.
Godot's, like I said, she's that classic beauty. Like, she's just like very pretty.
Super hot.
Hold
I
on,
think
Darth
if
Gavel.
we're doing full package, I'm going to take Alba over Godot.
Darth Gavel with the 5. I nominate Miss Universe Denmark Victoria Taylor Fleving. Total smoke show. Xwing, pull her up.
Victoria. Here.
That Frog says, put Dario back. Can't do it, man. You got to super chat. You got to super chat for us to have influence. I respect Anne Hathaway being put into S. I respect Vice for putting Hathaway into S. She absolutely deserves to be there. Oh, yeah. So, fuck. Yeah, I forgot. Put Watson. We're moving Watson down to C, boys.
That is wild.
That's what chat wants.
That is wild.
So we'll end the poll there. We'll end the poll. Lady Aaron D says, I agree with you, Golden Nuggets. What did Golden Nuggets say? Golden Nuggets says Hathaway is a B? Nah. Hathaway is a A-S. Who's this? Yeah, but she's not an actress.
Right. Can't be on the list.
Yeah, she's not on the list. But she's very beautiful. Very
That's
gorgeous.
not the one that's a dude, is it? Didn't
okay. Whoa. Okay, hold on.
To catch you.
I
You
retract
better watch
my
out.
last statement here.
didn't
Hopefully
they
this is a
found
female.
a transformer at one point?
For Denmark? I feel like that's banned in Denmark.
Miss Universe Transformer.
Oh, B. Wait, yeah, C. No, C1. Hold
Oh,
on.
it was Netherlands.
Nubby Rose says no. Beardo doesn't understand the poll results. C1. C1. So that means Emma goes down to C. That's how the poll works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Nubby Rose. That's how it works.
The chat has spoken.
Yep. All right, boys. Well, there it is. The chat's spoken. Emma Watson down to C. Sorry, Xwing.
Yep. Your dreams just shattered.
Wait, hold on. Pause the presses. Go back down to B.
Okay.
I just want to pull this up. That is not Nina Dobrev. Never mind. Yeah, that's not Nina Dobrev. No, they're sharing. We got tagged in something on Twitter. Non sequitur.
On Twitter? Am I supposed to pull it up?
And he plays games saying that was Nina Dobrev. It's not Nina Dobrev.
It's
I
not.
don't think it is.
It's not.
It is not Nina Dobrev.
Dude,
Actually,
she's
it might
wearing
be.
she's wearing the same outfit and everything.
It might
Nina
be.
Dobrev.
Hold on. It might be. It might be Nina Dobrev. It might be.
Same background, same shirt. Unless
no.
they oh, it
They
says
do look
Nina.
a lot alike.
It-
They look
it
a
is.
lot alike.
Wow. Hold on. It is.
think
They
we're-
do look
I
a
think
lot
we're-
alike.
Yeah.
They are like
It's just the angle. That is
Yeah.
Nina Dobrev. You're right. I
Holy crap.
apologize. Man, they're like doppelgangers, man.
for real.
Yeah.
I
That
can't even
is
hardly
Ni-
tell the
that is-
difference.
That is Nina Dobrev.
Wow.
And I do like Nina Dobrev.
She's. I'd never really looked into her before. She's pretty hot.
She's from what, Vampire Things? Is that was the TV show she was in? Vampire Things?
Diaries.
Vampire Diaries. Yeah. My ex-girlfriend forced me to watch like first couple seasons of that. She's hot.
Gross.
Yeah. Dude, I had to watch all fucking 9 seasons of One Tree Hill. I had to sit through it, dude, with an ex of mine.
I would do almost anything to get away from this list.
Oh yeah? You just want to end it?
I think we've settled
We're
it.
done.
I think
We're
we've
done.
settled it.
X-Wing's done.
Chat. Good job.
It's over.
Good job, chat. Good job.
Print it, cut it, distribute it.
Yep.
So speaking of, hot chicks and boobs and stuff, this is going to be like a very boob-oriented stream today.
That's fine.
So Blaine,
Yes.
you said you're not, like, you keep up with the NFL a little bit.
Right.
Enough.
Yeah.
You know who Patrick Mahomes is, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes. You know what team he plays for?
No, I have no idea. I don't watch that much football.
Okay, he plays for the Chiefs. He plays for the Chiefs.
Oh wait, I did know that. Yeah.
Did you see recently that the Chiefs they picked up two massive weapons for Patrick Mahomes to play with this season?
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Two massive weapons that Mahomes gets to play with all season long.
I feel like you're burying the lead here. Yep. Okay. Yep.
This is Patrick Mahomes' wife, Brittany, with her massive boob job that she just got.
Yeah.
Look at those puppies. And if you can see for comparison, this is what she used to have.
Oh wow.
Wow, dude.
Wow.
This is what she used to have.
She leveled up.
And that's her now.
Listen, respect it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's because they had a kid, right? She did like a mommy makeover.
She did just have her third kid recently. Recently, they just had their third kid. And I think that she's like, enough is enough. I'm done having kids.
Yep.
I want
Let's
that
go
tit
in
job.
and get the car modeled, pop the hood,
Yep.
Detail this thing, maybe upsize the engine a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
I respect it.
Oh, absolutely. I'm about it.
I respect the hell out of it twice.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, you guys are familiar with Brock Lesnar, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brock Lesnar, UFC all-time great.
Right.
No.
He's got-
Also WWE stud. Well, Brock Lesnar. This is Brock Lesnar's daughter.
Oh my God, dude, they're
holy
carbon copies of each
identical.
other. That might be fucking Brock Lesnar in a wig, dude.
Brock Lesnar's daughter. Currently at Colorado State. I believe, chat, correct me if I'm wrong. She's the #1 female shot putter in the nation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Female shot put #1 in the nation. Brock Lesnar's daughter.
I think he gave birth to her.
He might have given birth to her.
Talk
God
about
almighty.
strong genes, bro.
Yeah.
Strong genes.
Whew.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Boys. Let me ask you a question. Since she is in college, so I'm allowed to ask this question.
Oh no.
If you're looking for a retirement plan, you want to own that jet ski one day. You want a nice house on the beach with a with a boat, jet ski, a fisherman's boat. You want a nice retirement plan. You planting your seed?
No,
Dude,
sir.
the genes, bro.
No,
the
sir.
genes.
No, sir.
The genetics, bro.
No,
Think
sir.
about the jet ski. You can have 5.
I don't need them. I might live out of a cardboard box. She will. God almighty, no. No.
I don't know, man. It could be fun. You know what I mean? Unless she just like puts you in her backpack and takes you to the bar. You can drink as much as you want because if somebody picks on you, she's gonna beat the shit out of them.
This sounds just like a bull rider. You know what I'm saying?
You have a child with this genetic specimen right here. Like your son is Mike linebacker for the New England Patriots. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. I would have to imagine it would be wild. You know what I mean? He's like, you lay down. You're like, oh God.
She's like, I'm gonna rip it off and make love to you with it. No way. No way.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Good for her. I'm proud. Also, the other thing you got to think about is like your father-in-law is Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever cross her wrong, you know, they're gonna be digging you out of the ground after he buries you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, I just wanted to share that, dude. Freaking
That's a lot.
athletic specimen. Real quick, have you got? We talked about this on Daily this morning. Are you guys familiar with Skibidi Toilet?
Oh yeah.
Skibidi Toilet Riz.
I've got
Michael
elementary school
Bay.
kids.
Michael Bay is set to direct the Skibidi Toilet movie. This is not trolling. This is not parody, satire. This is legit. And guess what? Also, Xwing, the visual effects artist who is going to be in charge of, running the visual effects department of this movie,
As the guy who made Skibidi Toilet,
worked on Avatar.
Oh my God.
Titanic, and the live action Lion King movie. Avatar, the Blue People movie, between the first two, how many billions of dollars? Almost $5 billion probably between the first two movies. He's doing the visual effects for Skibidi Toilet and Michael Bay's directing.
This is the genesis, like this meme is like the genesis of brain rot.
Yeah.
The fact that this has gone mainstream enough that Michael Bay is making a movie on it. Like send the meteor, dude. Send it.
Yeah.
We have crossed into the Twilight Zone.
I think this is a direct response to the Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
It feels like it. It's so funny. I'm watching a show right now that Seth Rogen's doing called The Studio. It's on Apple TV. And the whole first episode is a bit about them trying to make a movie about the Kool-Aid Man. And it's making fun of this exact thing and how it happens and why. And it's freaking hilarious. But this is, like you said, this is like brain rot to the max. This is just stupidity. Like it oh my God. But like also, it's a brand, there's money that you can make anything happen in Hollywood.
What if this is successful? Like, get ready for the era of meme movies now.
Yeah, it will be. Well, and I've heard that there is a whole lot of lore connected to all this Skibidi Toilet crap. My kids don't watch it because I don't let them, but there's a bunch of crazy lore and like robot head dudes and like subjugation and all kinds of weird.
It's like a war. Apparently, Steph was saying this morning that the Skibidi Toilet people are at war with robot camera heads. So just think, this is going to be like Transformers meets Skibidi Toilet.
Yeah. Wow. I'm good. I'm good. This is, but this is the modern brand. This is where we are now because of the meme age with these kids and stuff. And the way that the internet is now,
there's going to be people showing up to the movie theater with toilet seats around their heads. They're going to be dressing up as toilets going to the movie, and people are going to like same thing happened with Minecraft. You get the Skibidi Toilet, and as soon as they go Skibidi bibbidi bobbidi bobbidi Skibidi, like dude, people are gonna be fucking lighting fireworks off in the movie theater for this shit.
Yeah,
people are gonna lose their minds.
Dog. I'm gonna miss that.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
Hey guys, Dan Vasquez is here,
What's
and he
up,
said
buddy?
hello, Blaine, and no one else.
Dan,
No, Dan, what the fuck?
Dude, there is literally on YouTube here. There is all 78 episodes, 60 frames per second remastered Skibidi Toilet. That is 2 hours and 46 minutes long.
I can't wait personally for the Dan Vasc cut of the Skibidi Toilet song. I heard that was
there you go.
So maybe that's on the cusp. Maybe, Michael Bay will contract him out for some sick tunes,
Yeah, there you
Dan Vasc is going to cover Skibidi Toilet.
Metal Skibidi.
You heard it here.
Yes. Yes. Heavy metal Skibidi Toilet from Dan Vasc.
I hate to say it, that would absolutely go gangbusters.
Oh, it would crush.
It would go nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. You will break YouTube.
Dan, never mind. Hello to no one. Shout out to Dan. What's up, brother?
Well, there you go. Skibidi Toilet coming to a theater near you.
Yeah.
Skibidi. Insane, man. Well, we are in current year. All right, let's.
Catchy,
what happened?
The tune is catchy. The Skibidi Toilet.
It is catchy. Yeah. And it goes to the tune of another song, right?
Probably.
Yeah, I
Real
don't know.
song?
My
Or
stat
did
is-
another song sample it?
It's a sample. Yeah.
Skibidi is a sample, or another
Oh.
viral? The other song is a sample of Skibidi.
The other, I think it's like Fergie or something. Like my style is ridiculous. What is
Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull up Skibidi and then the other song.
the toilet song sampling? Give It to Me by Timbaland.
Like it feel nice
Yeah.
and then like
And then
that,
Tom
right?
Tom,
Or
Yes,
my tone
Yes
deaf.
by a Bulgarian artist, Biser King.
Yeah.
It's not Fergalicious, is it, Jonathan?
No, Give It to Me
No.
by Timbaland.
Play it. But actually, we can't. Well,
No, don't.
yeah, we can't.
Yeah,
We
no, we're
can't.
not. We can leave all of that behind.
But we can do Skibidi. You want to play Skibidi? No? All right, we don't have to.
No. Nope. I'm good.
All right. All right, it is that time, boys and girls. We are going to do our manliest fuck movies
Let's
of
do
the
it.
week. Red
Let's
Dawn.
go.
Let's jump into it.
I'm not too sure.
Over the slate, Windwalker landing in New Jersey. Details in just a moment.
There's a tempest in a
I love that intro. Gets me so
It's
hyped
killer.
up. It's a
killer.
great intro. I wonder who made it.
I don't know.
Red Dawn. Here, I got to share my screen. Red Dawn. So today was my first viewing ever of Red Dawn.
Oh crap! I didn't write my review.
No, man. We'll
That's
forgive
okay.
it.
I'll write it after the show.
We'll let like Fergusonians sub in for yours. His was
Yeah,
really
there you
good.
go.
I'm curious to see. We did have a couple come in today.
Hell yeah. Red Dawn over on Criticless, currently sitting at 22 votes at a 78%, so damn near at an 80. And I think that's where it's at for me. Today was the first time that I viewed Red Dawn ever. I'm surprised that I'd never watched it before. I guess I'll go first since I haven't put my review on Criticless either, which I will, Blaine, I promise. Red Dawn. And I'm curious, since all three of us, this was our first time watching Red Dawn. Right off the bat, this is very certain and obvious Civil War political propaganda. 100%.
Cold War.
Civil
Cold War,
yeah,
sorry.
Cold War.
Cold War. My bad. Hold on.
No, it's Civil War.
Let me yeah. No, I meant the Civil War. Let me restart. This is 100% Cold War political propaganda.
Yeah.
100%. And yeah, I see you rapping at Civil War. Cold War, yes. Cold War political propaganda. And we got a lot of movies like this during this time period. Rocky IV. Rocky IV, although it's a great movie, it's political propaganda for the Cold War. And that's what this movie is. Starring Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen, or Carlos Estevez, whatever you want to call him. C. Thomas Howell, who is my favorite character in the movie. I'm interested to hear what your guys' favorite character is. What's his name? Robert. Robert has the best character development in the entire movie. Robert starts off as this whiny bitch. He's crying. He sees his dad as they're running through the street. He's crying. They go up into the woods. Or no, sorry, it wasn't Robert's dad. Robert's dad owned the convenience store.
Yeah, the little gas station.
Right.
The gas
where they get all their
station
stuff.
that they took their first guns from. That was Robert's dad. When they first get up into the woods and they start camping out, Robert is just seen crying. He's a big pussy. And then Patrick Swayze, Jed, is training them how to hunt at first, how to shoot weapons. And they kill the deer. And Jed and I forget Charlie Sheen's Matt. Matt is Charlie Sheen's character. They say, hey, it's a rite of passage. When you kill your first deer, you got to drink its blood. And then Robert just spirals down like into this pussy, into like, I'm going to fucking kill everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's how Robert is. I loved Robert in this movie. He's my favorite character. Obviously, Patrick Swayze and Charlie Sheen carry the movie, but you get some good supporting characters in there too. You get Lorraine from Back to the Future in here, and her friend Tony. She's great as well. And then you get some other supporting characters too. And it's brutal. The guy, Danny goes to town. I think he's trying to just get some supplies. He gets picked up by the Soviets. They torture him. They have him swallow a tracker. Mm-hmm. And what do? Well, and they also have another Soviet. And they have the tracker machine. I guess it's this compass that follows the tracker that they force Danny to swallow. Yep. And Jed has no problem. He kills the Soviet. And then they're like, well, fuck, do we kill Danny? Charlie Sheen's like, no, we're not killing fucking Danny. Danny's one of us. We'll just wait for him to shit out the fucking tracker, I guess, and then we'll just move on, find another camp out. And Robert's like, doesn't even ask, doesn't even say anything, walks up with his AK and fucking blasts Danny. Danny away.
Yeah.
I loved this movie. And I'm surprised it's my first viewing. What do you guys think? Xwing, go first.
So I think this is one of those ones that's obviously it's got a cult following, right? I mean, Red Dawn is just one of those cult classics. I think if I'd have seen it when I was a kid, it would hold a little more special place in my heart.
Sure.
But I'm at like an 80, like a 75, 80. I think it's just because it's my first time coming into it. It is a slow burn at first and mega cheesy, which I kind of like. I love the 80s mega cheesies. But yeah, I mean, it deals with a lot of really intense problems, right? So, what happens if America is thrust into war? What do the youth of America do? And I do like that it kind of shows the American youth as this resilient, resourceful, tough, greatest generation type. I guess we'll just deal with it as it comes to us. I really like that. And then I also like the fact that they didn't shy away from hopefully this doesn't get us in trouble on YouTube, like killing some of these kids.
Right.
Right.
In the first 5 minutes, bro.
In the first 5 minutes, when the Soviets land outside of the school, you get one of those kids. He's just hanging outside the window with a fucking bullet wound right through his head. Like, they're killing kids in this movie.
Yeah, so it was pretty wild to watch. I like how they structure, like, they hit it as a fake commercial airline coming in. All the paratroopers came in on fake commercial airlines, and that's how they were able to do it. So I like it. I like it. I like Matt and Jed as kind of the main guys. I think Charlie actually does a really good job in it. Patrick Swayze does a really good job in it, and it's good. But I think, like I said, it's just like a 75, 80 for me.
I put it at a 70. I'm there with you. It didn't like blow my mind, but it was. So I wanted to ask you two, and I didn't hear Beardo say. What were y'all expecting? Because this was not at all what I was expecting. I was expecting like some 80s goofy, like kind of, I don't know, not this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I went into it thinking it was going to be a movie that was going to take itself way too seriously, and it was going to come off campy and corny. That's how I thought it was going to be. Like, how believable is it going to be that this group of high school misfit kids are going to take on a World War III environment against Russian soldiers? Yeah. I'm like, this is gonna be a movie takes itself way too seriously, and it's going to come off as corny. But it wasn't that at all. Like, this movie has great development, and especially the character development. We already talked about Robert, where he starts off as a pussy and goes full-blown hell-bent bloodthirsty. Like, I love his character development. You see Jed, Patrick Swayze, he starts off kind of like really, hard-headed, the leader, and then throughout the movie, he kind of takes a softer tone, like a softer approach back, because he loves these kids. He doesn't want to see these kids die. He's very realistic, but also kind of takes a step back. And that's where you see Charlie Sheen towards the end of the movie. Matt, he kind of almost steps into the role of where Jed was at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, I think I was expecting a real like rah rah 84, let's go America, like taking it to the Russians type thing. And it was not that. It was not that at all to me. It was a much more serious tone than I think I thought it was going to be. And I think if you transport yourself back to 84, this would be like a tough watch kind of, you know what I mean? In certain aspects of it. Especially when you've got a nation that's really afraid of something like that going on. Like, yeah, I don't know. It was just a lot different than I thought it was going to be. Maybe the remake is a lot more like rah rah America. I was thinking it was really just going to be like, yeah, because whenever you see like the previews for this movie and people talk about the movie, it's Wolverines, and it's like, Wolverines, the Russians. Yeah, I was expecting like, that corny, and it is not, dude.
No. They don't pull a single punch in this movie. They're like, oh, you like that character? Dead. You like that one?
Yeah.
Dead. Like they don't. And that was, I think, actually kind of what I appreciated about it is that it actually had some, with us recently watching First Blood, I felt some like First Blood vibes in there.
100%.
Hiding in the woods and surviving, and just there was a lot of that. And I really like the way that they played it, where it's like these kids played it fairly smart, but it wasn't unbelievably smart. But it was like, hey, we're going to hold back for a while, let the enemy think that we're not here. And they gave it some time. They learned the woods. They learned to stay alive, all that. And then they started slowly progressing into their like little bit of terrorism and, you know, the guerrilla warfare coming after these guys.
Oh, dude, they're a full-blown small army. Like at that point, like Jed trains these kids up like full-blown. They learn how to be sneaky, surprise attacks and everything. Like there was that one scene where the Soviets, I can't remember if it was the Soviets or the Cubans, because that's who attacked America, was the Soviets and the Cubans, were working together to take over America. And they're lining all these Americans up. And you think, well, fuck, like we just seen Matt and Jed's dad. He was, you know, they all got blasted away. And then a few moments later, they're going to do it again. And from the top of the rocks on the hill, the Wolverines take out the Cubans.
Yeah, that part was awesome.
Right.
Yeah. So, but just the character development is what I really appreciated, because you got these kids who don't know nothing about hunting. They don't know nothing about killing. They don't have any kind of survival strategy, especially like military strategy at all.
Yeah.
But then like when they're in the woods and they're all smoking cigarettes and shit, and they're just like stealing all the Soviets' guns, and they're wearing their hats to stay warm in the winter. And then when you do get to the winter, they're all wearing white clothing. They're wrapping their guns in like white clothing or paper, whatever it is. They're like blending in. Like Jed really has this group of kids military ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's nice that they spent the time to even, you know, just a little bit of time to kind of explain some of that away, like why those two kids would be kind of tougher than everyone else when they have the speech with their dad. And their dad is like, you know, I'm sorry I was kind of hard on you, but now you understand why. You got to take care of yourselves now. So yeah, it was good. Like I said, I thought it was going to be like super campy, and it was not that at all. So I definitely appreciate it.
Which we haven't talked much about Powers Booth's character, Andy, have we? Really, the pilot who landed in?
Yes.
All of that was very interesting, but also very odd, and I think it was Fergusonian. Yeah, well, and so in his review, apparently they cut it because there is this weird sexual tension between him and one of the younger girls that's part of the group.
Yeah,
and
Lorraine.
I was like, what is going on here? And so apparently there was actually a sex scene that was pulled from the movie because it was just a little too weird, and that's why none of that lands quite right.
Yeah, because I remember that scene where she's asking him, like, "Are you married? Do you have a wife? Tell me about." And he's like, "Tell me about your wife.
You know,
tell me about your wife. What's she like? Tell me your wife. Tell me about your wife." Yeah. So that makes sense. Yeah, it does make sense because it's hinted at.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. And she's like, "I'll never love again." And just all of that, that's actually what was going on there, was that actually apparently got cut from the film. But
probably a good thing.
Yeah. I would say so. And the introduction of the girls, though, to the group was interesting, and I really liked a lot of that and kind of that dynamic of how they handled it, for the most part, aside from the weird awkwardness with his character. But I liked that they did throw this adult in the mix, and he was military, but he didn't like take over the group. He didn't just start running things like would happen in a lot of films. It was kind of like, well, I guess I'm along for the ride with you guys. Y'all got it figured out. Like, let's do this thing. So I thought that was a cool element to add to this. It was far more serious and honestly bleak than I was ever expecting. And like they were saying in the chat, like it's pretty heavy for a PG-13. Like I don't know that even if this would be PG-13 now if it came out. Like it's right on that edge.
Yeah. And the other thing that was kind of cool is like the Cuban commander and his arc and him basically saying, you know, like I've been the insurgency before. I've been the person fighting for their home. Like the more of them you kill, the more that you will create. And you know, tough to kind of compare it, but like we sort of saw that in the Middle East. You kill one of them and now you've got two brothers and a son who are pissed off, who are now jihadists when they might have not been before. So that was really interesting to see. And then basically at the end of it, he's like, you know, I don't want to be here anymore, dude. I'm done. I don't want to be a part of this. And then he has the chance to shoot those two kids and kind of wipes his hands clean. You know, it's like, this is enough. I'm out.
So did you guys watch with subtitles?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
I did not. And I kind of appreciated that I didn't watch with subtitles because it makes it a little bit more realistic. Like you wouldn't understand what these dudes are saying and the language that they're speaking. So you go based off of their body language.
It still didn't show it even without, because mine, I didn't have them turned on. They just came up. Like it did show me what they were saying.
Yeah, mine popped up automatically.
Yeah,
I watched on Amazon Prime, and there was no subtitles for when the Cubans were talking Spanish and when the Soviets were talking Russian.
Oh, really?
There was no subtitles. None.
Yeah,
mine had subtitles, and then I always watch with subtitles anyway, so the subtitles were over the subtitles. Yeah.
I did not. I did not watch with any subtitles. So I was just going based off of body language. So at the end, with the Cuban commander at the end, like you're going, at least for me, from my experience, I was going based off of body language, and it really hit when Charlie Sheen, when he got shot on the train, and Patrick Swayze got shot as well, and then he's carrying him, and then you see the Cuban guy with his gun, and then he just like, dude, I'm not doing it. I'm done.
It would make more. I think I almost feel like you should rewatch it so you can see what they're saying, because there's a whole story arc there with the Cuban and all that different kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that definitely didn't happen for mine. I wonder what caused that.
I don't know, but I appreciated it. It was a unique experience for me watching without subtitles.
That's a cool way to watch it,
because I was just going based off of body language with these guys.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, but I would give this movie. I'll do it right now since I've already verbally given my review. Is there any graphic language? I don't remember them saying any graphic words. Maybe a bit, like maybe shit. I don't even remember.
I don't think there was anything too much. That's
how much violence? A ton. Any nudity? None. Political bias? I would say right or very right. American.
Yeah.
America. Fuck yeah. Is it family friendly? No. Entertainment value. I'm gonna go a lot, at the peak of a lot. And I'm gonna give it a 81.
All right.
Nice.
81. And of course, thank you, Blaine. I'm not a robot. Oh, fuck me in the ass.
Oh, yours isn't supposed to do that, actually. That's interesting.
I don't have the.
That's right.
I'm not affiliate yet.
You didn't get verified.
Yeah.
All right, we got you. I'll push you through.
I need to apply for it. But
I like
81.
I like what they did with the girls too. Kind of like when Charlie Sheen goes to hand what's her name, Erica. I think her name's Erica. Yeah, it's Erica and Tony are the two girls. He goes to hand her the dishes and says like, do something useful, and she's like, "Fuck you." She like pushes back hella hard. It's cool because it gives them a little bit of toughness so that they're not just like tag-alongs during this whole thing,
And all these kids just running around with like freaking rocket launchers and just the whole time.
Yes.
They went hard.
Oh, and to continue talking about Robert, who was my favorite character in the movie, when they're on the horses and they're up in the hills and the food boxes fall out of the truck. So they go to get the food, and then the helicopters come.
Yeah.
The helicopters come, and they start panicking. Tony, the chick, she gets fucked up. She gets lit up right away.
Yeah.
But then you have Robert, who has a rocket launcher and a rifle, and this was Robert's moment. He's like, I've done everything I can. I'm going to try to take out one of these fucking helicopters. And almost does. He kills a few guys in the helicopter with the rocket launcher. But the rocket launcher, it looked like it just went straight through the window.
I think it went through it.
Straight through.
Yeah. Because he was just like, oh. Because at first I thought it was like, was this a goof in the movie? Like, what just happened? And then it was clear that it wasn't meant to hit. So I think it did. It went right through the middle of the chopper.
Yeah, I think so too. And then he's like, well, fuck, that was my last rocket that I had. All I have left is the gun. The helicopter's not going nowhere. The helicopter knows exactly where I'm at. I'm just going to start shooting my rifle at this helicopter, and this is my moment. And that's where, Robert dies.
Final stand. That was cool.
Yep. Yeah, that was cool. Anything else to wrap it up, boys?
No, I think it's good, man. This was a good recommendation. I'm glad we found one that none of us have seen. That's pretty cool. That's a rare one to find. So,
and tonally completely different. Definitely worth a watch, man. Definitely worth a watch. Absolutely surprised me in what it was compared to what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yep. I really enjoyed the movie. So I gave it a 91. Let's see, Blaine, you said you gave it a 70.
70. Yep.
So here we go. So some of the recent ones, Nick Napoli gave it a 78. Amanda Panda gave it an 80. So here's from the Bro Science chat: 80, 78, 72 from Turd Ferguson. Blaine gave it a 70. Michaels gave it a 71. Steel Leg gave it a 100.
There you go.
Steel Leg gave it 100.
I was going to say, I was a little surprised to not see as much fervor and culty support of it as I was thinking there was going to be.
Right.
Before very balanced.
Yeah. And before our more recent review, if you go further down, it is a lot more Most Excellence. I think that, but obviously that's people that are more nostalgic about it. Oh, there's a decent in there though. I think it's, these are earlier people that have just reviewed it when it wasn't being talked about. So, which makes sense too, but it definitely does have a cult following.
Dragon Dan, he's a viewer, and Sun Devil Emily. Here we go.
Yep.
So these were earlier. Did you guys do this on,
no, we hadn't done
Hangover?
Nope. They've just organically done it.
Yeah, a lot of these are the 199 community. Dragon Dan, Sun Devil Emily, for sure. Nathan Puckett, Hoaxies. Hoaxies is one of us.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people from the 199 reviewed this before we even mentioned that we were going to do it for Bro Science Manly as Fuck Movies.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
There you go, Red Dawn. I really enjoyed it. By the way, we know this movie's fake because Tony Mason survived and met up with Patrick Swayze and started taking dancing lessons together.
There you go.
No way. No, wait, hold on. The actress who played Tony is with Dirty Dancing with Patrick Swayze?
Yeah, that's them. It's Patrick Swayze.
It's the same people?
It's Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze. It's not the same people from Red Dawn.
No, I know that, but the actors.
Yeah,
I didn't. I know
Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze are Dirty Dancing.
Patrick Swayze was in Dirty Dancing. I did not know that the actress that played Tony was also in Dirty Dancing.
Yep, that's her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mind is fucking blown right now. And that was an emotional scene too. She's like, I don't want them, if they get to me, they're gonna don't let them take me. They're gonna make me talk, and I don't want to talk. But also, give me their grenade, pull the pin for me. I'm just gonna hold on to it and
listen to the wind for a while.
Yeah. But also, I don't want to be cold, so just I'll pull it. I'll pull it when I'm ready. And then I think she must have passed out. She passed out or died. She's just laying on it, and then when the Russian goes to pick her up, it goes off.
I had wondered if that was actually her plan. Like, if she had thought about it and was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna hide on it. Like, they aren't gonna know that I have a grenade," and died that way. That's kind of what I was thinking, at least, because I'm like, oh, why else would it be under her back?
Right.
Yeah.
But that was an emotional moment too.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to be in the cold. I don't want to be cold, and they're gonna make me talk. Just give me the grenade, pull the pin, and I'll just hold it. Yeah, that was heavy. All right, boys. Red Dawn. Blaine, what's next up on the list?
So I was looking. There is one. It's a little hard to get our hands on though. Was Once Warriors. I don't know who recommended that. But
Once Warriors.
Yeah, Once Warriors is technically the next up. And so we've had. I don't think anybody's reviewed it yet. It's pretty much one you got to like track down. I think so.
It says it's on Amazon.
Yeah. You can buy
you can rent it. Rent it on Amazon.
Yeah,
I'm not familiar with this one either.
Yeah, this is a New Zealand movie.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
Tamora Morrison? That's Django Fett.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tamora
Sweet.
Morrison, Django Fett.
Yeah. It's about Maoris.
All right.
Cool.
I'm down.
Yeah. So that's the next up, and then after that is our Lord of the Rings series thing that we.
Oh boy.
That's gonna be one to get through. Yeah,
That's a whole
Over
wang
the
dang
Top. I want to watch Over the Top.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
There's some,
Wait, did we do Last Samurai already?
No.
Okay.
Nope, not yet.
So actually, it's still like Gremlins has like $50 on it or something ridiculous, or like $40. Like,
I'm excited for Gremlins. I got my
yeah,
Gremlin right
since
here.
Beardo's never seen it.
What do you mean?
He was.
Oh, people vote with money?
Yeah. Yes, these have been super chatted. All these
Yeah,
on the top
these
have
are
been
all
super
super
chatted.
chats.
The one we did
In
this
app or on
time
the show?
on the show.
On the show. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we are talking about an in-app feature for the future that is similar, where basically it works in a very similar way.
You can
where
you can tip the movie to put it up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So we're looking into that. But yeah, so right now the ones on the top have been all have been super chatted. So
Okay. 300.
I don't have it written in there for some of them, but they were Lord of the Rings has a 50 on it. 300 has a like 40 or something on it, I think. Fergusonian's list is better than mine, to be totally honest. He went back and cataloged a lot of stuff, so that I missed. So
Oh yeah. Shout out to Turd Ferguson.
yeah,
Shout out.
Hell yeah. We got to put is Total Recall on here?
Fury's another
I
great
think
one.
so. That should be on here.
Total Recall, Mission Impossible movies, some James Bond movies.
I'm looking forward to watching Gangs of New York again. I haven't seen that in a
Dude,
while.
so good. That movie's so good.
Never seen it.
What?
Bro? All right,
Dude.
somebody just go ahead and super chat a friggin' 50 on that so we can watch it. Holy crap.
Never seen it.
That is, man.
That's why everybody keeps saying, oh, he reminds me of Bill the Butcher. That's Bill the Butcher from...
Yeah.
Okay. Also, The Departed. I love The Departed.
It's so good.
We got a lot of good stuff to watch
Yeah.
coming.
We do.
Yep, for sure. No doubt about it. All right, boys.
Sweet.
That has been your manly as fuck movies of the week.
I'm not too sure.
Over this lake, with Walker landing in New Jersey. Details in just a moment.
There's a tempest in the
Oh,
sea.
there we go.
Just had to fit that in there for a sec. Sorry about that. Whoops. All right, boys. Well, we're going to get into the super chat section and try to fire off and get these super chats going. Are you guys good? I know we're a little bit over on 2 hours, but are you guys good to stick around for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Super chats? All right, cool. Andy plays games with a $2 says Bro Science has to counteract Pride Month. Booby June.
I like Jugs of June, or June Jugs.
Ooh. Is there a boob synonym that starts with a J? Jugs. Yeah, Jugs. I'm sorry, Xwing. I'm sorry. I'm lagging a little bit.
What am I, chop liver?
I didn't get much sleep last night. I did not get much sleep last night. Jugs of June. June jugs.
June jugs. Juggy June.
Juggy June. Memories of the month.
Yeah.
The month of memories. Month of memories. Thank you, Andy Plays Games, for the $2. John Ambler with a 6 month. I like boobs and whiskey.
A man of culture.
I like boobs. Whiskey. I can do a pickleback every now and then, but
Brooklyn hooker.
sometimes it doesn't go down right. Thank you, Darth Gavel, with the $5. We got that one earlier. John Ambler with the 10. Oh yeah, I update my last statement. I love whiskey, boobs, and butts.
There you go.
Yes. Correct. Yeah. Thank you for the 10. Nagranol with a 5. The Beardies want to pull for some manly men. Perhaps you can put the 3 of you in the poll.
Let's go.
That's gonna divide. That's gonna create some tension here, but we can do it. Oh man, what do I do? Best bro scientist?
Manliest.
You guys know I'm gonna win, right? Manliest.
It's your show. You got
bro scientist. But now that I said it, now I won't. Manliest bro scientist. Add option.
There we go.
Beardo. X gay. And Blaine. Should we put Dan in there? Nah, we'll just do us 3, I guess.
Yeah, he'll smoke us all. We know this chat.
Oh yeah, 100%. Beardo, Xwing, and Blaine. Here we go. All right.
Oh no.
The men in the chat, you're not allowed to vote. Only the women. Only the women. Uh-oh. We're off to a 50-50 start. Oh, Xwing's winning. No! What idea was this? This is gay.
Bull rider. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you might have made a mistake.
It is super gay. Bodybuilder, athlete, come on. This is gay. Even Blaine's beating me. Rigged. Thank you, Nagano, for the $5. Llama Pajamas with the 5. Xwing, how is the house hunt going?
It's good, dude. We're looking at closing out here pretty soon. So
Sweet.
yeah. Short sales, I wouldn't recommend it. If you're buying your first house, probably wouldn't recommend a short sale. There's a whole lot of extra shit you got to go through and hoops you got to jump through and stuff like that. So
thank you for asking. Llama Pajamas with the $5. VJ, the Vigilant Guitarist, with the 3 months. Alexandra Daddario would be perfect casting for Frogger. For your Frogger. Your Frogger.
Oh, it's an anime character.
Ah.
I don't know who that is. Your Frogger. There you go. Fan casting.
Thank you, VJ, the Vigilant Guitarist. Irish Skywalker with a 199 says Terry Hatcher was in Tango and Cash.
Yeah.
Tango?
She was a beaut. Yeah, Tango and Cash.
I don't know. Thank you. Oh, Tango and Cash is all one title. I thought it was like she was in Tango and she was also in Cash.
No, Tango and Cash.
All right. Irish Skywalker with a 10. Erica Atlantic.
Oh, Atlantic?
Erica Atlantic from Under Siege. Wonderful boobs. All right, next week.
Let me look it up here. Erica Atlantic.
She was. I think she looks like a Baywatch chick. She was one of the Baywatch chicks.
Oh yeah. I remember her. Oh yeah. Hold on, let me pull this up here. Sure.
Oh shit! Cole Hauser is friends with a former playmate. He tagged me on Twitter.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah. Here we go.
You
Erica
remember
Atlantic.
her?
Yeah.
From Baywatch?
No. I was too young, man.
I was about to say.
Man, I watched Baywatch.
I was too young.
Yeah, I remember her.
Thank you, Irish Skywalker. I almost said thank you, Erica. Anima Chains with an 8 months says Mila is S tier, you figs. I know. I was trying to vouch for Mila Kunis, but I don't know. Xwing and Blaine weren't biting. I love Mila Kunis.
Work.
Nagranol with the $5. I won't stand for this gayness. Move Alba to the front of S. We did. We wound up doing that. We did wind up doing that. Nagranol with another 5. Add Gina, Salma, and Hayden Panettiere and put them in S2.
Oh,
I love Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah, big Hayden. Big Hayden fan here.
I love you, Beth Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, great movie. Magwai Guy with a $5. Hail to the bro scientist. I turned 38 today and feeling blessed that it falls on a Wednesday. Keep up the great work, boys. Rest in peace to Dan. Thank you, Magwai Guy. And happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, happy birthday, bro.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Shout out.
John Ambler with a 5. Gina Carano, Sydney Sweeney, and Selma Hayek should be top S+ tier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sydney Sweeney's probably an A for me. Sydney Sweeney's an A. She's overhyped. She is.
I think she's a little overhyped. I mean, it's
Sydney
the cans.
Sweeney's
You know,
overhyped. It's the boobs.
It's those huge hooters.
It is probably the boobs. But then you can make the same. You can make the same argument for Alexandra Daddario.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's why I wanted to bump her down a notch, just a little.
Daddario's got the eyes, though.
She does.
They freak me out.
I'd still put Sydney in S tier.
Sula Felix with a $2. Who the? What the fuck? No, Christina Hendricks. Great boobs.
It wasn't a boob list.
It wasn't a boob list. It was an overall hotness list. That's why Anne Hathaway was up there. Quagmire with the $2. Blaine, change your heavy metal score. Do it.
This harassment won't stand. I can't give in.
Thank you, Quagmire. Eric K with the $5. What are we doing? Gadot and Alba, top of the S tier list. We did it.
Yeah.
We did it. Sula Felix with a $2. Shut the music of Erica Atlantic Under Siege. Thank you. We looked her up. Epsilon Semi-Moron with a $5. I second Eric K. Super. We did it. We made the adjustment. Llama Pajamas with a 5 months. Does Joe do leg day? Joe Weeder? Sure he did. MJ Georgie, sorry, with an 8 months. You need to do this with hot political chicks.
There you go.
Well, okay.
That would be a fun one.
So then that means you have to include AOC.
Oh,
AOC's hot.
Crazy hot Matrix.
Yeah.
AOC's hot. You got to put her up there. Tulsi Gabbard, she's
You
up
know, we
there.
can do that. We can do that in an election cycle. We'll do that as one of the months. We'll do an election.
Yeah.
in 3.5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remind us.
Still too soon.
Remind
in the
us.
calendar.
Yeah. On Bro Science episode 213. Remind us.
Yeah.
Thank you, MJ Georgie. Sula Felix with a $2. Best boobs of all time. Pandora Peaks striptease. Pandora Peaks.
No idea.
I'm a big Carmen Electra fan. Cole Hauser with a $2. Where was Lucy Liu or Kelly Hu? We looked them up. Lucy Liu, she'd be an A tier. Chelsea, what's up, Chelsea M with the 1 month? What about the actress that played Anik Su Namun in The Mummy? Brendan Fraser one.
Namun. You remember her? Anaxunamun.
Yeah.
They painted her so that they would know if anyone ever touched her. Anaxunamun.
Oh, dude, you know who
Yeah.
else wasn't on that list? Rebecca Romaine. Dude, she deserves to be on that list. Rebecca Romaine. Thank you, Chelsea M. Dubs with a $5. I need the vote Anna Kendrick mid. Anna Kendrick. I'd put Anna Kendrick in C or B.
She's a
Yeah,
B
like
for
a
me.
B. And she's a B.
Ooh, Jennifer Love Hewitt. She's crazy. She's crazy, but she is hot. Great
Brian Hewitt
cans,
was
great
hot.
boobs. Neil Horn with a 2.
You know what's the
Adrian
controversial one?
Palicki.
Oh, God, who played that? Who played? Linda Cardellini when she played Velma in Scooby-Doo.
Oh, yes.
Bro.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. A lot of kinks were born when that movie came out.
Hundreds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She's hot.
Yeah.
Adrian Palicki. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, she's got it going on, man. I can get behind that. She was supposed to be Wonder Woman, actually.
Really?
Back in the day, she was supposed to be, and she is fine.
Oh, you know what she's in? She is the wife in the Orville.
Yes. Yeah.
Never watched the Orville.
Oh, God, you gotta watch the Orville. The first 2 seasons. Are good.
Marissa Tomei. Yeah. Marissa Tomei. She'd be A for me. Marissa Tomei would be A tier.
Oh yeah. That's those mommy vibes we were talking about.
Yeah. Panther Blue with the 109 says Sofia Vergara. S tier.
Yeah.
S tier. Yep. Who's this?
That's her.
Yeah. I've seen her.
She would have
before.
been a good Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Epsilon with a $5. Natalie Portman is an S. Come on, man.
Hey,
We put her high A.
I
fair.
threw my ticket in there. All right. Natalie Portman as Padme ruined my life. Yeah.
Do you guys want to see Cole Hauser with his Playboy friend?
Sure.
I know. I saw those posts. He's flexing, man. He's showing off here.
Well, that's his friend.
Yeah. Look
There
at
you
Cole.
go.
Dude. Boobs.
Atta boy. Power
He's the
play,
man.
Cole.
Shout
Power
out
play.
to Cole Hauser, man. If you guys haven't met Cole Hauser in real life, dude is 6'7", 300 pounds of pure fucking muscle.
Jacked. Yep.
Yeah, he is.
Big fucking dude. Cole Hauser's a legend. I'm wearing his shirt right now.
Nice.
I'm wearing
Praise
his
that
shirt. Praise Ra. Shout out Cole Hauser. Epsilon, thank you for the 5. Llama Pajamas with the $2. Skibidi Gay. This is movies in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do, man? Kids movies, they sell like crazy. Anima Chains with a $5. Michael Bay should make a movie about old Greg's mangina.
Please tell me you know about old Greg.
I'm old Greg.
I'm old Greg.
Oh wait,
I drink
Greg
Bailey's
Face.
from a shoe.
Yeah, drink
yes,
from a shoe.
yes, that was from like how long ago was
A
that?
gajillion
was-
years ago.
yeah,
It's
that
like
was
Mighty Boo's.
25 years ago.
Yeah. I'm hooked to your rod, motherfucker.
Thank you for the 5. Darth Gavel with the 5. Drunk 3PO tweeted a meme with Jeremy's face on that thing. So did I.
Nice.
So did I. Force Geek with the $5. Random thought. Padme believed in democracy and the Second Amendment. She had a blaster in the armchair of her seat and took her ship back. People don't point this out enough.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Padme.
she's a real one.
Thank you for the $5. Holy smokes. Hayden Wayne with a 20.
Oh, what up, Hayden?
There it
Says
is.
1984 is the best year in cinematic history, especially when you look past the top 100 movies that year. It was stacked. I wasn't alive when this movie was made, but I watched it fairly young. I think it's really well done. And 89 for Red Dawn. 89.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you, Hayden Wayne.
Yeah.
And he follows it up with a 10. All right. I've had Criticless account for a while now, but I just did my first review on Red Dawn. I'll have more coming soon. Hail. Thank you, Hayden.
Heck yeah, man.
Shout out, Hayden.
Shout out to
Appreciate it.
Hayden Wayne, man.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. And also Matt Stranger with a $10. College Joe is double S tier. Love the show, my guys, and the Bearded Society. I've completed my goal. 400 push-ups in 30 minutes. Damn, bro. Damn.
College
30
Joe?
minutes.
Who's College Joe?
College Joe.
I think she is a.
Google's not bringing a whole lot back here.
Not for me either.
Joe.
Yeah.
don't know.
Also, Beardo, there's another hat incoming, bro. Thank you, brother. Which one?
Nice.
What are you sending, man? What are you sending? Matt Stranger sent me a St. Louis Cardinals hat and a Phillies hat.
Nice.
So shout out to Matt Stranger. Thank you for the $10, brother. And we are all caught up on Super Chats, boys.
Let's go.
We made
There
it.
it is.
We made it. Longer show today, but I love to do it. And you guys, this poll's rigged. Xwing won, but 58%. Gay.
Father, bull rider,
Mega
blacksmith,
gay.
fucking the man.
Bodybuilder, athlete, beard,
Tiny wiener.
the voice, little pee-pee, tiny pee-pee. Holy smokes! Cole Hauser with a 50 right now.
Let's go.
Says, hail the bro sites.
Shout out Cole Hauser.
Shout
buddy.
out to Cole Hauser, man. Good dude. Thank you, Cole Hauser, for the $50. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up, man. 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's a healthy show today for Bro Science episode 55. Thank you guys so much for being here. Xwing, what do you got going on, man?
Tonight I'm laying back. I'm resting a little bit. I don't think I'm doing anything tonight. I'll probably wound up getting talked into having to stream about something, but yeah, I think that's going to be it for me. And then don't forget, this weekend we've got the X Cast with the incomparable Joe Rosie. So make sure you stop by on Saturday, hang out, have some fun with us, and happy Memorial Day weekend to all of you, baby. Get out there, go
Yeah.
golf, touch some grass, feel the sun on your face.
Dude. Well,
that.
first of all, we'll start positive and then we'll go to negative. Are you barbecuing anything this weekend, Xwing, for Memorial Day?
Father-in-law is going to handle that. He's got the, what's the name of your grill with the horns on it?
What What do I have? A Rectech. A Rectech.
Yeah,
Pro.
he's got a Rectech, so I'm sure he's on top of that.
He's smoking up some meats. Hell yeah, man. Blaine, what do you got going on?
Man, I'm nothing on the interwebs for the rest of the week. Going to be busy heading up to the mountains, and then after that, for Memorial Day, taking the boat out. You know what I'm saying? Just going to get out on the water for the first time this year. I'm pretty hyped about it. So
Your boat or family members? Your boat.
My boat. Yeah.
Your boat.
Yeah,
Fuck
man.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
y'all want to go out on the lake? You know what
Is
I'm saying?
it
Or on the river.
You got a pontoon or
It's a ski boat.
It's a ski boat. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fucking love it,
it's
dude.
It's a chaparral ski boat, or well, kind of a wakeboarding boat, but yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, man, gonna get out on the water. I'm freaking ready. Which having a boat is a pain in the ass. So it was in the shop. At
Yeah.
the end of the,
Oh, dude.
I love having a boat, but also,
So
blessing
much
and curse.
maintenance, man.
Yeah.
So much
Yeah.
maintenance.
So
what do you got? You got like a raft on the back, and you just drag the kids.
Yeah,
Drag the
pretty
kids
much,
on the boat.
Yeah, we do the tubing and stuff, and the skiing, and do some retro like knee boarding. So,
Nice.
But we do a lot on the river in South Carolina, and we're going to do that in a few weeks. So we go like ski and wakeboard and different things on the river, which is badass. You got to watch out.
Wait, down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
Wait. Okay.
That's right.
So I'm a little ignorant. Where's the Banks at? Where's Outer Banks?
Outer Banks. So Outer Banks
That's in the
is North
Carolinas,
Carolina.
right?
That's in Carolinas, but it's North Carolina. So
Okay.
we typically go down to South Carolina. North Carolina is the Outer Banks is phenomenal, but not for doing this kind of stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, but we
You want a
typically
lake
go.
or a lake or a river?
We typically do rivers down in like way below, well, a ways below Myrtle Beach in an area called Pawleys Island. But around here we do lakes, so we try to go to some of the smaller lakes near where I live. But that's what we'll be doing this weekend, not on the river. So still might be a little chilly though.
Well, cool. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, for me, I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I would like to live stream. So just look for a notification, whether it's on Geeks and Gamers Play. I'm not sure if we're playing golf tonight. I'm trying to rally the troops to do some Mario Golf tonight, but we'll see if that happens. If not, I might fire up a gaming stream later. I got to figure out what the fuck was going on with my Resident Evil Village, man. I don't know what was happening. It really does fucking suck. Joe Rosie wants to play Helldivers. I want to play Helldivers too.
I haven't played in a while.
Yeah, I haven't played in a long time. Doesn't work anymore.
That sucks.
I can't get it to work, dude.
Uninstall Doom and see if it works.
Hold on.
That might be a good troubleshoot.
I'm trying to fire it up.
Uninstall.
How many hours? I have 321 hours in Helldivers.
That's insane.
Wow.
I probably got close. I probably have
Jeez.
like 200 something probably.
Yeah, I was into it for a while, dude.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So look forward to a gaming stream, whether it's on my channel tonight or on G&G Plays or both. I don't know what's happening. So we'll just have to wait and see. But thank you guys so much. Shout out to the Bearded Society, the Hanger Bay, the mods, the members, the lurkers, everybody who super chatted today. We had a very generous show today, so thank you guys very much. And of course, the recommitments and the member messages and the gifted memberships. You guys are the freaking best. Fuck. I've been coughing a lot, man. I might have cancer. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and raid you over to Carolyn. Carolyn is playing Expedition 33. So we're going to raid you over there. We're sending a lot of viewers over there. So make sure you show Carolyn our love and let her know that Bro Science sent you over there.
Look at that.
Next week, Bro Science episode 56. We'll be back. And
I'm on the
what else?
champion of humankind. For some reason, it's working. I don't know.
really?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Hell yeah. All right, guys, remember, the man who says he can and the man who says he can't are both usually right. Don't be fat. Don't be gay. We'll catch you next week for Bro Science. But until then, Bro Science!